essentially.
Oh, I
Yeah.
turned the sound on. Did you send them to me?
No, I just saw him today. One of the, you know, the coworker that went to the con and stuff.
Oh.
She was like, "Yo, we just got those," and one of them's a little frog.
Are they like pets?
They're just like actual little ones.
Oh.
Yeah,
Those are cute, actually.
that's the one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's precious. I like little cat. Oh, look, it's a little boo with a little brat t-shirt.
Hey.
If I was into Labubus, I would be making so many clothes for them. Little tiny
yeah.
clothes.
You gotta, right?
But I'm into them in the way that, like, people who make the fucked up Furbies are into the Furbies, okay?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm into. I'm like, I want to fuck with this thing.
Long boo boo.
I want to make it something terrifying.
You want Ramiel Labubu. It's quadratical Labubu.
I think the actual design is a little lacking in some areas, so... Okay, thing done.
Yep. Sound good?
Oh, you gotta pet me, Paul.
Don't mind if I do. Wait, am I recorded? Okay.
Hello,
I'm uncorded.
everybody. Welcome to the stream. We're gonna try to get rid of all the... I said get rid of. I'm killing all my 40 tier patrons
Eliminate.
today, okay? You're all dead. That includes all the favorites. So, you're dead. Bye-bye. No. I'm gonna try to do all the 40 requests today. I may not get to the last one.
We'll find out.
So, we'll see. 40s take the longest. And since we have so few weekends this month, I might have to, like, do some during the week anyway. Which, like, when the holiday shit comes around, maybe we'll just do, like, a few days in the week, depending on how many we gotta do.
Grimlord.
Leb doob doob. Sacrificed on the author.
Yeah.
Not author. On the altar. We all die for the lamb boo boo.
Yeah. You're trying
I
to
gotta show chat now. I gotta show chat lamb boo boo.
trying to summon Woolhaven slightly sooner.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm doing. All hail lamb boo boo. He cost $4. Oh, I don't know. I had to buy that bell. I think that that pack of bells we got to get that bell
Was
of that
more
specific
expensive
size
than him,
was
yeah.
that just as expensive as the fucking bootleg ass doll you got. Ironically, I have bells that are smaller than that, and I have bells that are bigger than that, but I did not have that specific size bell.
Mm-hmm. Whack. Well, that
Smooth.
means you need to shave, I think.
Smooth, idiot.
Yeah.
I actually messed up my back once while we were moving.
Mm-hmm. She was unable to help. With some
I felt
things.
bad. It only took a little bit.
Yeah. It's because we have
I think it was after we moved, and we were like, because it was with the microwave.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was picking it up, and stuff shifted in it, and I overreacted, and I hurt my back because I put the weight on like the wrong spinal or something like that. And I think we had already basically moved. We were just donating some shit.
But we have a powerful microwave that is very heavy. Yes, she nuked her back.
I guess I did, yeah. I felt the plate inside it shift, and I got really worried. And I think I just overreacted and overcompensated way too quickly on like some spinal thing and fucked it up. I haven't really had any back problems since.
Remember to lift with a sudden jerking motion.
Well, I mean, like that really did because something
Yeah.
moved in it. So I was like, ah.
Yeah, it's got a real, because it's a pretty heavy-duty microwave, so it actually has like one of those big fat glass plates in it. And when that thing shifts, you know it.
I think it was the one we were donating. But yeah, it was painful.
Oh, we're glad we help. Our sillies will make you feel slightly better.
I know I was sick like last week. It was terrible. I don't really get sick that much. It's because I went to a con without a mask because I wanted to show off my makeup.
Yeah.
It's my own fault for wanting to show off my makeup.
Got the con crud.
If the fucking thing tells me I got a damn package, I've been waiting all day. Is not okay. Okay, I ordered from the U2s. They put out some Cults of Lamb pins, and one is like Nari dancing naked for the Rite of Lust with a little leaf and everything. So of course when that came out, I pre-ordered it. I literally set an alarm to get up to pre-order it. And now it said it was gonna come today. and it's like 5 in the afternoon and it still hasn't come. And I was like, I want my naked dancing husband.
Hello. It's me. I dance so silly ways.
I want the naked dancing husband I paid for.
That's fair. I'm the one you got free with the relationship.
I also got like the spinning lamb one. I'll probably put the little dancing Nari on my lamb plushie, and I'll probably put the spinning one on my Eat a Bag.
Yeah. Spin the lamb. Oh man, speaking of, my one coworker came up to me today and was like, hey, so I started playing a new game because I saw it and I wanted to like play a game with my kid who's like 8 or 9.
Oh god, was it Cult of the Lamb?
And he was like, it's an older one. You've probably played it. It's called Cult of the Lamb.
That is not. Oh, it's like a year or 2 at most.
And I was like, I looked him dead in his face. I go, and how many hours did you lose the first time you played it? He goes, a lot.
It's not that old.
I was like, man, you got a great time for this because like early 2026.
Wait, it might be 3.
It might be.
Because I did art for the 2nd year.
Yeah. But I was like, man, you picked a perfect time for it too because like early 2026.
2022. So yeah, 3. It's 3 years old. That's not that old, is it?
Yeah, it's not that old. Like for it to still be a thing is fairly good.
It's about to have a huge update and everything.
That's what I told him. It's like, man, you got good timing on this. He's like, yeah, but I'm expecting the the comments from his mom about this game.
I mean, I don't really think a little kid should. It's not that bad.
Yeah,
But it's a little. It's like the critters and the bosses can get kind of gory.
Yeah, so I was like, it's not.
I would want them
too
to be
bad.
like double digits in age. Then they can kind of get that.
Yeah. It's like, when you sacrifice him to the thing, the little tentacle comes out and they're like, ah! So it's like, it's more
Well, also,
comedic than like.
When they explode when they're the bosses and you kill them, and when
Yeah,
they're
it's a little-
flesh rotting zombies.
It's a little gory.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah.
I don't want a little tiny kid imitating some of the shit you do in that game.
Yeah.
That's really it when you get down to it. Are they old enough to not imitate things? Because, Fortnite, you shoot people, but,
Yeah.
you're not seeing them being torn open with a beating heart coming out that you bring to your followers, okay?
That you sacrifice to your.
Ironically, Fortnite in America is more imitatable because you got so many guns, but still.
Yeah.
Maybe we don't risk it. I'm just saying.
Yeah, with extra AI.
I don't actually know what it's rated.
Fortnite?
No, Cult of the Lamb.
Oh,
It's gotta be at least T, right?
I
Do they
think
have
that's-
ratings on Steam?
Yeah, they should. I think that's T, probably. 'Cause it's
got
violence.
blood.
Yeah, it's got violence and gore.
What are you rating? I
Is
don't
it
even think
rated?
it says.
It'd be in the wiki.
Why is Ratu naked up here?
No,
No, age rating. I know it's a good game. I have it tattooed.
Yeah.
It's on the Switch, so surely it has to have an age rating.
Yeah.
13 and up. Okay, so
That
it's
sounds
T.
right, yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly the age group
Yeah.
I would put it in. I want you to at least be in double digits, because then you're smart enough not to be like, oh, I should totally stick someone on a fucking thing and rip them open with a knife.
I'm not gonna put them up on a cross or feed my friend a bowl
The
of
new
poop.
DLC has a torture wheel.
We're not gonna see if we can convince my friends to eat grass
Yeah, or poop.
or poop.
Or poop. The poop is funny though. Remember when I remember when it first came out, and some guy was like, "This game has corpophilia," and it was like, "It's just joke, cause poop funny, man. Chill."
It's not.
Ain't
that
no
deep.
one actually want to eat poop. It's just poop. Ha 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 ha. Poop.
Everything else about that is that deep. This part, not that deep.
Maybe some of the people who are into that probably did fan art of it,
I'm sure.
but it's not canon with the game, man.
It's just teehee.
It's just teehee poop. That's it.
Your Honor, in my defense, teehee.
Poop is funny.
Yeah.
Especially for kids. I don't know how old the people working on the game was. I think we're old enough now where the next generation could work on something that big. But they would have been the gen that had emojis, and poop was a big emoji there's a generation of kids who are like, haha, poop emoji.
Poop.
Not that that's a bad thing. We were like, haha, YouTube poop.
Yeah.
Like, that's worse. Everyone's like, oh, can you believe, like, Skibbity Toilet and 6'7"? And I'm like, oh, you laughed at fucking YouTube poops. Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
You're the man now, dog. Would like to know your location.
Boo.
Boo. 2x boo combo.
I've had to deal with so many bells. We were looking for, like, I wanted a bell for our cosplays, our Lamb and Nari cosplays for the con we went to last month. I wanted one that was slightly bigger than the ones we had, because it's never 100% correct. Never did find one.
Yeah.
The ones we had were the wrong colors. Thankfully, I had some leftover gold paint from some model kits that I could spray them down with.
Mm-hmm.
So we were able to make them gold, but and then, like, all of the charms I sell have little bells. Did you put the ones in the mail earlier?
Yes, you gave me one I put in the mail this morning.
Yay, thank you. So I have teeny tiny bells for the charms, but I also have the big bells for the cosplay, and now I have medium-sized bells for this motherfucker. Hello. Not you, the Lambubu. All hail Lambubu.
Vitruvian lamb.
I do love how the lamb's, like, voice lines are just fucking lamb bleats. That cracks me up every time. It's just like generic ass lamb bleats.
What does it say? I don't know, but it sure is convincing.
It sure is cute. I mean, that could convince me. You're cute enough. You could probably convince me to do a lot of things I shouldn't do.
You got a fucking charisma.
But not like guy cute. Like, I'm attracted to you, but like, oh, it's a kitty. Like, I could probably be pulled into a cult if there was a kitten. Like, I would be fucked in Madoka.
Oh, yeah.
I would be fucking dead. Kyubey would come up and he'd be like, I'll give you a wish. And I would be like, can I pet your tummy? And he's like, no! That's not worth the, like, the heat death of the universe. You don't get to touch me.
You do get to pet its tummy. Unfortunately, its tummy is smooth like a lizard. You immediately become a witch.
Goat Scream was fucking funny. I did laugh the first time I saw that.
Yeah!
I fucked my husband live on stream in the pink tent together.
First thing had to do, press button to find Scream. That was a great update.
It was very funny.
Just immediately yell at wife.
I like how he yells at the children when you have them like in the little children, the little baby jail.
Yeah.
Because you got to be like nice to the babies, and the lamb will do his little meh, and the goat will just scream angrily at them. It'll be like, ha!
Encouragement
I like
scream.
that.
Oh, we yelling? Bah!
Actually, kids probably would like that. They love to scream. Oh my god, children fucking love to scream so damn much. They will just scream for no reason.
Are we screaming now, boss? Bah! Those videos where it's just like a little kid yelling and then the goat yells and then the little kid yells at them.
Go do goat kids.
Just back and forth, little just stupid communication.
They're a little shit. I like them. See, my lamb was already a little shit. That's why I had to make the goat the pious one instead.
Goat Pius the Third.
Exactly.
And then soon we'll get Woolhaven and everything is gonna go sideways.
At least for my guy. I don't know about everyone else's. I'm sure they'll have some like heartfelt family shit.
Yeah.
Depends on what happens.
Who knows?
I don't like... The fucking Cults of the Lamb people can come up with some, like, terrible shit, so I wouldn't put it past them to just, like, ruin all of us.
Hey.
I'm not even joking.
Oop, stable time loop.
I like time loops.
Yeah. There's a book that we just got at work, and it's like, time loops and meet cutes.
Oh, that sounds cute.
And I kind of want to pick it up.
There's lots of, like, stories where it's, like, time loops with, dating people, which is incredible. Like, hell, the biggest time loop, the Groundhog Day one, the one that everyone talks about, he basically does that to her.
Yeah. Because you have infinite time to get shit right.
Isn't that fucked up, though? Like, you start not seeing them as a person, but as a goal, like it's a fucking dating sim.
It is a dating sim.
That's, there was a great, video essay about the way time loops and going back and forth through time just like destroys your empathy.
Yeah, because what do you care?
Yeah, humans
You're
aren't
infinite.
human anymore because you can just bring it back. And they had a carrot, like, they referenced a book where a person came out of a time loop and were constantly thinking, like, I should just bang this person's head into the table and beat them to shit until they're dead and start this over. Get out my aggression, but they can't do that anymore.
Well, like it reminds me of there's that clip where the one astronaut is like he's on the talk show and he's talking and he's been up in space for a while, and while he's talking you see him just reach over and let go of something and it just falls to the ground and he just looks down at it confused. It's exactly that. Like you get so used to it, to the thing that you've been doing over and over again, why would you stop? And now you're all fucked up. That show Stargate had a time loop at one point because they accidentally opened Stargate into a black hole, and it like the Stargate fucked up because that's not supposed to happen, and so they had a time loop going for a bit, and like at first they're like, oh no, and they're trying to figure it out, and then like pretty soon on the guy's just like hitting golf balls into the Stargate and shit. They just like immediately just stop caring.
I mean, that's the entire plot of Undertale, technically, is Flowey is like you. They can load and reload the game over and over again. And eventually, you just start digging with shit.
Like,
You
wow.
have this untold power over everybody in that game, who, according to Undertale, are real people with real feelings, and you're hurting them.
Yeah.
So, like, you become this, like, psychopathic monster that just doesn't see anyone around you as anything but, like, code in a game.
Yeah. Because you're outside of them, so what do they matter to you? Like that just like that would just make you a monster almost immediately, I would think.
Be interesting to, like, you know how I was talking about, like, I wish there was more isekai stories where the main character was a villain?
Mm-hmm.
Like, the isekai person was a villain.
Yeah.
Because they're overpowered little shits. But that'd be kind of cool if there was one that, like, could load and reload, but, like, maybe someone's, like, aware of all the horrible shit they do.
Mm-hmm.
Or even, like, they don't care because it's, like, the 5th isekai they've been in and they just treat everyone as shit.
The isekai police force where you're just there to fucking like.
No, I think you should be some kind of, like, bystander. Like, the main view character should be some kind of bystander who's horrified by all this shit and maybe has to kill them or something.
Like, and you have like you want to try and stop them because like who knows what they're gonna do next. That would be interesting, yeah.
There was one where, like, the whole plot was a girl was an assassin for isekai motherfuckers. But I would prefer to see someone, like, stuck in a time loop, which they almost did, because the main chick she was with did a time loop every time she was killed.
Yeah. It's just like the what's this butt? The one that has like the save points and every time he dies, he started out as a loser. The one with Remu and Lemu.
Yeah, shit, you fucked me.
Yeah, I know,
Now
right?
I can't do it either.
Brain gone.
Subaru, why?
Yeah.
I remember your stupid name. What's your stupid show called?
Yeah.
ReZero.
ReZero.
There we go, I got it.
Like ReZero, but you're like, I don't know, the whale and things keep getting reset or something like that would be funny. Like, what the fuck?
Imagine, like, being someone who knows there's being resets, sort of like Sans.
Yeah.
Is that my package? No. It was a nice comment, thank you. I want my naked husband. Not you!
I'm gonna do that every time. But yeah.
But, like, that's why Sans had such an appeal, because he was, like, supposedly, to some extent, especially by fan assumption, was aware of the resets.
Yeah.
But couldn't do anything about it. And imagine being in a world where everything resets periodically and you have no control or knowledge of when that will happen.
And like it could start off at first as like a mystery because like you would know that like things have reset. No one else would. So at first you're like, am I just going crazy? But then you're like, no, I know this is different because I did this. And like, so after you stop thinking you're crazy, now you're trying to figure out what the fuck is happening. It'd almost be like a slasher.
It would be. It would be a good psychological horror. You could also do like when something fucks up, like you fuck up with something really bad, like maybe you're too sick of this, and like they don't seem to want to reset, and you just have to live with your consequences till they do. Especially if you don't know who they are yet.
Yeah.
You'd have to basically find out, one, the person who like remembers, or the person that seems to be at the center of all of this. That'd be a fun story. I'd be into that.
Yeah.
I'm not good at writing, so not me.
Not it.
I don't. Like, I made a post today. I was like, I would like to do more work in, like, as someone else's artist, as like the artist of their comic, or the doing the designs for video games, because I'm not that good at writing my own stuff. I rather do someone else's. That's why I like fan work so much.
Yeah.
And I can expand on things and contribute and stuff like that, or I cannot. I've done that too with commissions and stuff like that, but I just prefer working from something that's already there.
Right.
It's more fun.
I like being amused. I like being the mirror to bounce ideas off of. Like, that to me is fun.
But I've
Being a
tried to
support.
turn my stuff into original stories, and it really hasn't worked because I'm not that good at writing stuff from myself, which is fine. I can draw things and I make money,
Yeah.
so who cares? But it's just something I prefer to work from someone else's stuff. I'd rather bring out the beauty of someone else's idea than polish my own turd, which to me will always be a turd.
Yes, he's a very good negotiator because tummy time is important time, but it's hard to get.
No, I'm so bad at writing dialogue. I hate it. Oh, it's so hard, yo. I will, like, put a comic off from getting finished. Like, the only thing it has left is dialogue, and I will put it off for days.
Yeah.
Like, I'll finish it Sunday, and I won't get the dialogue done, which is the last thing for the fucking comic, till, like, Wednesday or something. Or maybe even the next weekend, depending on how scared I am of it. I'm just bad at dialogue. And I'm dyslexic, so I have to get it checked by him and stuff like that, so I feel bad.
Oh, I do.
Sometimes he misses shit.
I do.
Everyone's a fucking, like, expert speller and editor as soon as I post things, I guess, and I'm just over here stupid and can't even see when I make my own mistakes.
Everyone's eagle-eyed when it's somebody
I know,
else's
right?
stuff. That's how it always is.
I have people be like, do you even speak, like, English as a first language? It's like, I'm just extremely dyslexic, be nice to me. I'm trying my best, I swear. And then they said I would never be a professional because of that, and I cried.
Meanwhile, you living off of your art proved them wrong.
Yeah. It still made me very sad that day. I think I came to you and cried.
That one teacher that said your art was too anime.
Oh, no, that was a big thing when we were growing up. It was like, don't draw anime, which I kind of agree with somewhat.
Yeah.
You should try different styles, and you should learn anatomy and stuff like that, definitely. But I don't think just being like, don't draw anime is a good idea.
Yeah. Because, like, kids want to draw anime style.
But
There's a lot of anime.
Yeah, and you can't convince a young artist kid to do anything.
No.
Period.
Congrats. Now they're a Sonato artist. Like,
They will be so mad no matter what, because you just want to draw what you want to draw.
yeah. Maybe you saw Dragon Ball. Like, I have seen older than us people that have, like, Dragon Ball keychains on their purses and shit. Like, people will like what they like. Fuck off. Just,
Well, the thing is, like, you need the basics. I say this looks like ass, but y'all aren't paying me for this to look good. You're paying for, like, a cute little doodle. It's
Well-
not going to look good. I drew it in 30 minutes.
but you did learn, like, anatomy and things
Yeah.
like that. And that's really the way it should be couched, is not, don't draw this. It's, hey, learn these things while you're learning your style.
And I've seen a lot more, like, if you pick up a how to draw manga book these days, ironically, it will not teach you how to draw manga, which pisses me off. It has nothing to do with comics.
No panel composition.
Yeah, no, nothing of that. You gotta go find Scott McCloud's Understanding Comics for that. It's perfect. But it will teach you anatomy and basic body posings, perspective, all the good art shit. Maybe they need to, like, work it more in that. That's what I'd probably do as a teacher. But then you'd probably have to specialize it, because some kids aren't gonna like that. I was in Art Magnet in high school. It was like an advanced class that you had to apply to with, like, a portfolio and everything, and it got you, like, apt to go to an art college. And one of the kids there, like, their specialty was, like, graffiti and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Like, graffiti letters and stuff like that, which would be great for graphic design. But, like, how do you translate that into, like, an anatomy lesson?
Yeah. That's the kind of one where it's like, okay, here's, like, color theory. Here's, like, honestly, that would be more like supporting them with practical stuff like line thickness, color theory, those kind of things. Maybe the history of graffiti art, so you could see lots of other graffiti styles.
Should probably really study composition, too.
Yeah. So that kind of thing, like, that would have to be, like, more tailored.
I don't know what happened to that guy. I think he quit.
Yeah, probably.
I was there for all 4 years, though.
That's especially graffiti, like, graffiti really didn't get a lot of, like, respect until, like...
Oh, this was, like, the late aughties. Like,
Yeah,
it was perfectly fine and respected by then. Post-90s, a lot of people, like, the style anyway, like, people were getting places painted on purpose. I mean, it might not be considered high art, but, like, neither is the shit I draw.
You have art prints.
I do have prints. No one's ever bought my prints, though, but that's okay. Imprint doesn't charge me anything for having an account, so who cares? I like them. I'm getting they have bought my foil prints, and I'm waiting for my foil prints to come in the mail for my latest picture. I'm so excited. I love those so much.
Oh, gee, the AI made up shit when it was doing an overview. Shock and awe.
I know, right?
It's really the thing. It's just like, man, I don't know how many times we can beat you at this sign, old man. This shit is garbage. It do not work.
I don't even like what, like,
I don't even like the Google for.
yeah. I don't even like when, Apple products, like MacBooks and shit, do shit for you. I don't want AI to do shit for me, because it's never what I want.
Yeah.
I know what I want. You're not doing it.
No, it's what
Leave me alone.
It's what a business major thinks you wanted.
Yeah. I hate that. Don't tell me what I want. You don't know what I want. I'm doing some weird shit over here. Fuck off.
No business major knows what a person wants. I just like, like, because Google does the stupid AI overview, and right now they're actually in the middle of getting yelled at by a bunch of cooks. Like,
oh yeah, because they were like taking a bunch of recipes saying it was theirs,
Yep.
and squishing them all together, even if it didn't make sense for them to be together.
It's also like it makes shit up in the recipes, but then
Yep.
it sounds like that's their recipe that has this shit.
Yeah, and then people get mad at them.
Plus, it also actively fucks over them, like not just in that form, but like
It does the AI overview, right?
It does the
Yeah.
AI overview, and it drastically decreases traffic to the places. So, like, these people are getting screwed over multiple ways just by this one stupid thing. And Cloudflare was actually pointing out, because they auto-block a lot of stuff. And they'd auto-blocked, since they started doing that, where where website people can say, hey, if you try to crawl this with AI, you have to pay for it first. Since they started doing that, they had already blocked 1 billion AI requests.
Cool.
This has been a couple of months.
Good.
But
fuck 'em.
the thing they said is, the one AI we can't block is Google's, because Google's AI is also part of their indexing. So if you block the Google AI, you don't exist on the internet.
I need to switch over to DuckDuckGo.
And like, that's fucking horseshit. It's the same thing, like right now, Google's like, hey, we want to start training stuff on your emails. And if you tell them, no, fuck you, these are my private emails, they turn off the organizing for your emails.
I don't really like the way it organizes stuff anyway, honestly.
Yeah, you have to, like, you would have to manually organize everything now.
I cannot, like, for one, I had to, like, 2 or 3 times tell it that, yes, I would like to know my Patreon alerts, so
Yeah.
I know when I have patrons. And I also, like, it puts a bunch of stuff in promotions and then doesn't tell me about it. Like, I want to know what new Fangamer merch that I specifically said, alert me when this is available. I'd like to know when they're fucking available.
Nope, in the promotions now.
Like, you think they'd want that, because then I'm buying things.
Yeah.
If there's something I don't want to see, I just mark it as spam.
Right.
And then I never see it again.
You know, like a sensible person. But no.
I do want to know when sales are. I'm cheap. If I buy something, I'm getting it on sale. I know the sales aren't technically real, But I'm gonna at least like take advantage of what they are.
Right.
I know everything's like JCPenney where it's like not the actual price. It was worth this much all along. But like I need bras or underwear and shit. Or I want my stupid Fangamer merch of like Undertale or some crap or Enna.
Do you see that it's one of those companies that like makes the fancy physical version of a game kind of thing? Is suing another one because when they partnered together to make, I think it's Stray.
Oh, is that why Stray was in the news?
Yeah, so the one is suing the other because basically they partnered together when they were working on the first release of Stray to make like the physical thing. The one company basically like kind of stole the other one's stuff and then reused it on the physical version of Stray for the Switch, which the other one was not involved with. So they were using their shit to advertise a thing that they weren't involved with and then taking the money from them for it kind of thing.
Ooh, that sucks.
So it's a whole clusterfuck of stuff. Basically just like schizoid all around kind of thing. And it's
Apparently when you get the Ditto game, you get a Ditto plushie.
Oh, that's cool.
But you can kind of get a Ditto plushie anywhere. You can get multiple different types of Pokemon as a Ditto, as a plushie.
I was gonna say it'd be funny if you just got like a random Pokemon.
That would be fucking funny. They should do that. It's just randomly assorted because they have those fuckers.
Yeah, you just get like, oh wow, I got a Charizard Ditto, or I got a Mimikyu Ditto.
You'd probably just do the starters.
Probably.
Yeah.
There's like an ultra rare chance you just get a Ditto.
Yeah, that'd be cute. That's a cute way to do that because you can already buy all the plushies. You just get a plushie with it.
Yeah, I think that'd be fun.
I'd be into that. I'm waiting on that game to see if it's like for tiny babies or not.
Yeah, it probably.
If it's not, I could see I enjoy it. Like it's got 5 brain cells to rub together because it's kind of weird and I like weird shit.
I because I saw people complaining about it, found out that apparently Konami makes like a children's survival game, like Rust or 7 Days kind of thing. Like it is actually called like Children's Survival.
Oh, that's a horrible name.
Yeah, and but people were complaining because this newest one came out and pretty well just took the like survival aspect out of it. Apparently, like now it's just kind of.
So now the children are dead.
Like, but what's the fucking point?
I mean, it would be cute if you got like one of the player characters as a dildo.
As a dildo. Oh,
as a ditto. And maybe it would be like indifferent because you can change your hair color and shit.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cute. I'd also enjoy that. I think the design is cute. I just don't know if it's, again, for babies or not.
I want the professor in the ditto.
I don't think that professor ever went to school. There's no Pokemon school. Pokemon can't be professors.
He has a jacket and a little thing on
I
him.
don't care. Show me his doctorate.
He points to the doctorate on the wall. It too is a ditto.
See, that's the weird, stupid shit I could see loving this game for, but if it's like tiny baby game for tiny babies, I don't want it.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a tiny baby. I'm an adult woman who just likes weird, funny shit.
Slime Rancher, but it's all dittos.
Slime Rancher can shove some brain cells together. It's not the most complex game, and usually I'm fine if it can run younger.
Yeah.
But there's like a certain line, and I'd be worried the Ditto one doesn't pass that line.
Yeah.
Like it's literally for like 5-year-olds or something.
Probably.
Nintendo games and Japanese games that aren't for like the hardest core motherfuckers are so handholdy in general. And it gets so irritating really quick.
I'm really surprised they haven't done a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon in a while.
Because you want it.
Oh, I don't really necessarily want it, but a lot of people really love those and they sell really well.
That's why they don't do it. Because you want it.
That's the thing that that's what makes it weird. They've always consistently sold well. And they don't take a lot.
Nintendo's fucking weird, man. I don't know what the fuck is going on in there, but like, they're weird.
They are. I think Nintendo as a company is like Capcom is with some of their games, where they're just allergic to making money.
Sometimes they'll just put out the same game for like decades, like Mario. And Pokemon to a certain extent. And sometimes they won't put out a single game because they won't put it out unless they think of something creative and new to do with it that nobody fucking wants.
It's like we haven't.
And there's like no middle ground in between that. They can't have a game that did kind of well that they'll just put out stuff periodically.
Yeah.
No, it's either got to be we'll put out a new one every year and it's the same fucking thing, or we'll never put anything out until we add something new to it that totally fucks it up.
It's like we'll grind it to dust, or it just is like that Prime game. Like what? That's been like 10 years or something since the last one came out.
Star Fox.
Yeah. We don't talk about Star Fox.
They really get like they take so long to make some things that like the age group for it doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah. Like the people who played the original one, I would think like even just like Donkey Kong, like putting out Bonanza because it's such a wildly different one. The last one they did was the what was it? The Frozen one or whatever.
Oh.
Like Deep Freeze or something like that. But like, so, they waited like 5 years and then put out something completely different. It's 3D and like this whole open world, like it is wildly different.
And yet they put out like the new Super Mario games and it was the same game for like 10 years.
And they'll put out 4 of them in a year, all alike. Because what, there was like, they did the deluxe remake, they did...
Hell, that Super Mario Maker, they put out the same game twice.
Yeah, they put out 2 of the Mario Makers, they put out, not Odyssey, but something like that. The one that has like added the elephant and the flower. Like, so they put out like 4 different Mario games that were all 2D go to the right Mario.
And at least with Mario, they'll make other stuff in the meantime too. Like they'll make the sports games. They'll make like the
Mario Kart.
Hat in Time.
Yeah.
Or whatever it was. No, that's a different game.
No, they made Mario Odyssey.
Yeah,
which was
the one with the hat.
Mm-hmm.
And like I think they made did they make another Galaxy or did they just string them all together?
They put out it's a Galaxy 1 and 2 together. It's like a remake.
Okay. Yeah, see, they'll do that, and then they'll like do nothing else with it.
Yeah.
And then you'll just have the same game for years, and then they'll just do something out of pocket from nowhere, and sometimes it will work, sometimes it won't. And then like they'll just ignore it for a few years.
It's like Mario, Peach's Showtime, Mario.
The best game, honestly, they put out with any consistency is probably like the Zelda games. And even them, I feel like they're not really worth like getting Nintendo priority software.
Yeah.
Because I'm not getting a game just for Zelda.
It's like, okay, we put out Tears of the Kingdom, that fucking slaps. We put out the Hyrule Warriors because, well, fuck it, Dynasty Warriors ain't gonna do it. We might as well do it with Zelda. Like...
I'm sorry, I would not buy a Zelda game full price.
No.
Like, there's games on Steam, cheaper and just as good, that I could get. And I don't really like the Zelda formula to begin with. Even if they do it the best, it's not really worth, like, their games are like $90 now.
Yeah.
If they're like AAA. Like, fuck that. I ain't paying that shit. My sister got the new Pokemon, and she was like, we should get and play together. And I was like, it's too expensive for me. And she's like, I'll buy it for you. He's like, please don't spend $90 on that thing, man. It already is like half of a game, and I don't want it.
Yeah, remember, if you want to get everything, you have to spend at least $100 on it.
Yeah.
No. Just no. I'm not going to do it. That's what's so bonkers to me. Like, even that, like, there's objectively just shit that is locked off.
Also, like, they're so bad at updating their tech. Animal Crossing updated, and I was gonna, like, go play it because it hadn't updated in a few years. And I was like, oh, I'll go play Animal Crossing. They rearranged how the fucking, like, system works on the Switch 1. I don't know if it's the same on the Switch 2. And now I can't reset my Animal Crossing island.
Yeah.
Like, at all.
And
it was already tied to, like, a Switch and not a cartridge.
Yeah.
So God forbid anyone gets, like, a used one, I suppose.
Yeah, you're fucked.
You've always been fucked on that, but now it's even fucking worse. Like, I have now just a brick of a cartridge that I cannot do a new town in, and I used to, like, reset my Animal Crossing town every time I was really depressed. Because it was my depression game. I would play it till I felt better.
Yeah. But, like, that's a game, like, that is a game thing that has functioned for since before COVID. You have fucked up something that has been around for at least 6 years working.
Even if you go into it and try to be like, how can I reset my island? It'll tell you how to do it the old way that does not exist in the system settings anymore. The only way to do it might be to like completely disconnect from the cloud, maybe, and then just hard reset your entire Switch. But that's a lot of work and I ain't doing that.
No. It's just stupid shit like that. Like, meanwhile, I can go and play Core Keeper, and they have updated consistently for like years, or Brotato, or any number of other games. You know, the Goblin cleanup one. Lloyd has been apparently playing the shit out of it today.
Yeah, he asked me to play, but I had to finish Pixel's picture.
I was at work. He does want to play it after the stream if you feel up to it later.
Oh, we'll see. So I need like half an hour at least to like detox.
Yeah.
Because I am weak. I'm sorry, chat. I'm weak.
But yeah, I said like we were gonna stream it, and so like afterwards maybe. And he's like, if I am still awake, I wish to play Goblin. He said he made himself look like if he was a goblin stripper, and I said, you do generally like the stripper goblin.
I did. I pulled it up last night, and I gave myself a pink maid outfit.
Nice.
The dude outfit is actually really nice. Like, it's very slutty. I was appreciative of it, but it's like slutty in a way a woman would want it to be slutty. Or a gay man.
So it's like Prince slutty.
It's like, the way it shows the ass and the crotch is very like, this appeals to people who like men.
Yeah. I'll have to look at it.
And you can get more outfits, apparently.
Hey.
If you, like, keep playing and junk.
Yeah. Play game, receive bacon.
I want to be a Cyclops.
Yeah.
You can get, like, a pumpkin head with one eye.
Nice.
I saw it in the store, and I was like, I'll probably buy that, and I will be a Cyclops.
Become cockroach maid, like from Overlord.
I know. Man, the fact that I'm not obsessed with those characters from Overlord, I continuously say, shows that, like, they fucking dropped the ball on that show super hard, because I should be simping over every character in that goddamn
fumbled
show.
him, like, the beetle guy, who is just like the, haha, heroic thing, and he's just like the ice beetle, and like, they have such good characters, and they do fuck all with them.
And people talk about how it's a good show, and I'm like, they don't use their entire cast.
Yeah.
They immediately went on to something else. It's like, that's not good writing.
Yeah.
Why would you introduce all these characters, make them interesting,
and
the concept and make it interesting, and then never touch on it ever again? That's not good writing. That's bad writing. Why would you do that? Stop it.
Like, why did you make these characters then? If you don't want any of them, why are they here?
Is it to, like, fucking thirst trap people? It's like, oh, we're gonna put in little side animes that are like 5 minutes long. It was like, why wouldn't you just put them in the anime and spend time in the anime world? Well, he got double isekai. I was like, why though?
We want to have this lizard character. Okay, are you going to do anything with it? No.
See, the lizards were fun. I did actually like the lizard story.
Yeah.
But I should not be there for the lizards. I should be there for the main fucking characters.
Nah.
The lizards fucking was fun. But they're not the main characters, are they?
The lizards were clearly somebody else's anime that they couldn't quite get the full amount of money for.
That's what the whole fucking anime is for that. I swear.
It really does feel like that.
And it sucks, because there was something good in there, and they just, like... There was the potential. And you can see it sometimes in some of the early episodes with the concept and stuff like that. But the concept itself has nothing to do with the story, which in my opinion is 100% bad writing.
It's just like they used it as like a backdoor pilot for a bunch of other things.
I fucking guess, because they don't care about their story.
Yeah.
I am still pissy about that, like, to this day, because it still makes me fucking mad.
It's just like the mangaka had like a couple of assistants. And
Oh,
it
was a light novel.
Oh yeah, that would make a lot of sense then.
You know that was a light novel. That's the thing that every fucking light novel fucking does that pisses me off.
Yeah.
They'll start with a fucking concept, and it's just like, oh, look at this cool concept, but it turns out it's clickbait, and they just do the same fucking story everyone else fucking does, and I hate it. I'm complaining about anime. Oops.
See, that's why you have to go watch that puppet one with Thunderbolt Fantasy. Because that one is all bullshit, all the way down. But it's also actually, like, legitimately good. It is really fun to watch. And the work that they do on that is ridiculous, given that they are puppets.
I don't know what the fuck it is with all of these light novel people who think that their like political intrigue of their fake world is more interesting than the characters that we picked up the damn book for.
Mm-hmm.
Like, shut the fuck up. I do not care.
I blame Game of Thrones.
You know, Spy X Family actually does that fairly decently.
Yeah, because they don't do much.
Yeah, how much do you know about the actual countries they're in?
There's the East and the West, and they barely care anything
Yeah.
about it.
They're both, like, in a Cold War, and they're both horrible. That's all you know about the countries that these people are fighting for in Spy Family. And, like, that's all you need to know. You know what Cold Wars are. You know war is terrible on both sides. You don't need to side in this war.
Yeah.
You don't care about the Cold War. You care about the people fighting in it. Because that's what the story's about. So you don't know anything because you don't fucking need to know anything. That's how you write. The things that people don't need to know, you don't need to fucking tell them. I have a bad habit with that too, because I just want to do little character offshoots. And then I don't tell people anything about the actual story.
There was that one reverse isekai where, or not reverse, like he went through the whole isekai and went back to Earth. It was like, what was it? It was like Oji-san? The guy that
Oh
liked to say,
yeah, Isekai Oji-san.
yeah.
That one was good though.
Mm-hmm.
See, that was a good parody of an isekai.
He remembered all of his shit and could still do his magic when he was back on Earth.
Oh yeah, man. That one had a hard time coming up, but that was a good anime.
That
It was like almost slice of life the way it was done. And it was fun. And these characters were stupid. And everything that could go wrong with this man went wrong, and I loved it.
This man, because he because he was a man of the 80s.
He loved Sega.
And loved Sega. And was around before... Oh, I had to bother you.
How you do?
He was around before a lot of the horse shit that's around now, like all the tsundere characters and the loli and all that shit like that.
Hey, he saw Evangelion. He should know.
So he did not know that the elf lady was down bad for him disastrously because he was stupid.
That anime has a very One Punch Man vibe.
It do.
Because he was kind of overpowered. He was underpowered at the start and got his ass handed to him physically. He's ugly, which I like. Like, I love it when characters... A lot of the characters in there aren't, like, generically pretty, which I like. That neighbor girl, the grown woman.
Yeah.
It's nice to have grown women. She hot. But also, like, it was very One Punch Man. Like, this guy just got incredibly overpowered. And so, like, all of these people trying to do all these dramatic hero shit just, like, look stupid. And that's funny, because, like, fuck these guys. But he's also, like, autistic as crap and scaring the shit out of these people.
Just stares ominously at people. I like that everybody kept calling him, like, an ogre and a troll.
Yeah.
He's just, like, traditional Japanese salaryman looking motherfucker.
He's ugly. Thus I found him attractive.
It's like, he looks like a 30-year-old Japanese businessman in the 80s. Because he was. And it wasn't even like... I'm glad that they didn't do him like the, you know, the traditional ugly bastard look. Because, like, that's just boring.
Yeah, he was just fun. Actually, they had a lot of the prettier characters make some really good ugly faces in there. I love watching the women, like... especially, like, when they got freaked out by his weird shit. They looked so uncomfortable. And you know he wasn't doing anything bad. He was just awkward as shit.
Yeah.
But also that time when, like, that barrier fell and he... the witch was... The elf was like, I'm gonna go fight them for you. And, like, flies off to fight all the things. And then the barrier shows back up. She's just face first into it. Like, I love all these, like, generically pretty waifus just getting the fucking, like, crap beat out of them. Like, and looking nice and ugly, because, like, otherwise it'd be boring. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to look at another pretty waifu, but this is funny.
Everyone here is a disaster and it's great.
Yay! That's good writing.
This man giving an elf a ring who does not know the meaning of the word tsundere because he was around before that.
Hey, she sold it.
This boy was disastrous to everyone around him, and it was fun.
I like it.
Yeah.
I'm also a fan of Saitama. I like those kind of characters. I love it when characters are incredibly overpowered, but they can't use that power to solve their problems.
It's completely useless.
Yeah,
to them.
that's how overpowered characters should be. When they can actually use it to solve the problems that they care about, it's no fun.
Yeah.
But then you just get like, I always thought like DBZ would be way funnier as a slice of life.
Yeah.
And way more entertaining when it's just like these overpowered fuckers like trying to do their driver's test like that one episode. Like, that's funny.
And most of the episodes where they do that shit is objectively hilarious
Yeah.
and really good. The episode, like, of course, Trunks and Gotenk, being little shitters, get into the damn fucking space delivery van and go out into space, and now Vegeta has to go find his fucking kid because Bulma would end him if he didn't.
It's the same thing that made like House Husband funny.
Yeah.
Like, it's funny to see characters who are like over dramatic and overly strong in very silly small situations.
Yeah.
Slice of life. I would watch that.
That sounds like it'd be like a yokai dating anime.
Ooh. I'd be into that. Don't give me ideas.
Well, that's more fun. Like, you know, oh yeah, the big scary monster thing, Saitama can actually fight it and destroy it immediately, but now he's late for the sale.
Yeah,
Like, that shit's funny.
that's funny. There was an anime, it wasn't that good, but it was like I'm a big fan of the ones where like they saved the world and now they're kind of fucked over.
Yeah.
Not Fran, she's fine. But like there was one where this guy was like the hero who fought like the big demon king, but now he like can't get a job because he has no practical trade experience. So he ends up working at a Sears, basically, a magic Sears.
Yeah.
And he's this incredibly overpowered magical dude, and he's like fixing people's washing machines. And the like daughter of the demon king ends up working there, and she doesn't know how to do any trades either because she's been like this sheltered demon king thing who only knows how to destroy things. Like, that's funny.
Yeah.
I like that. It's very fish out of water. It's fun.
There was that one where it was like the demon lord gets reincarnated, and the first thing they do is go find the hero, and now he's just like a fucking loser neat because like, he doesn't
Yeah.
have anything else to do.
Unfortunately, that one was kind of lolly, though
Ah.
it did really like showing off that adult woman's butt, which was nice.
Yeah.
But it got too lolly for me. I had to check out, man.
Ah, that's unfair. Like, that as a concept, though, is just hilarious. Like, yeah, because what are you going to do? You don't know any other shit.
You don't have any skills.
Yeah. I'm sorry, swinging giant katana is not useful in a normal day-to-day life.
And, like, if you wanted, you could use that as, like, an interesting set piece of how we treat veterans, too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, post-war stuff. All these people that we trained so hard to kill
Yeah.
are now supposed to put that all away, not have PTSD, and live a normal life. That would be an interesting take on that.
Yeah, you know, your
Not that I expect them to do that, but it would be interesting.
your squad gunner doesn't exactly have a useful skill outside of it. I mean, like that, you know, a couple of the guys that I knew, like the one guy, you know, he worked on planes. So like when he retired, he just went to the airline and kept working on planes because that was the only, like, that's the skill he had.
That's a good skill to have, though.
Like that, at least he could make the jump. But
Is that what Lloyd does?
Lloyd is also an engineer. But like, he at least was able to make that jump. But like the one guy I knew, he was in the Coast Guard for like 30 years. And he got 100% disability because his shins and knees were just fucked from being on a boat for 2 decades. But like, you know, him retiring, what's he gonna do? He's gonna train new Coast Guard people. Because like, his skill does not translate to anything else. Which is a bummer.
I mean, that's what
Yeah.
happens.
Yep. I know there was this one little old guy. I always tell the story because it was just funny to me at the time. But working there at Lowe's, this little doddering old man going over there to the mulch, and you know, I walk over. I was like, "Oh, can I give you a hand with that?" He's like, "Son, I drove an ammo truck onto the beach in Normandy. I'm gonna keep going until I can't. I'm fine." And he, like, I talked to him, and this dude was 97.
Damn, you're doing good.
It's just, I was like, Jesus. But yeah, no, he was just like, I did what I did, and now I'm done, and I do what I want to do now.
You should.
It was like, yeah, all right. He's like, right now I'm thinking about getting a new wife. She burnt breakfast this morning. It's just this
Paul, don't replace me because I didn't make your brownies right.
It's this little battered old man. I was just funny as shit. But it's like, damn, all right, dude. But like, there was I think my favorite like 2 people there were, one, there was a little old retired biker couple. Just little old dude, little old lady, probably in their 70s, but like still show up on their motorcycles and their leather jackets and stuff. And they come out there to get a whole bunch of plants when they're on clearance because they bought themselves a little house and a little yard and they just like to grow stuff.
Yeah.
And they were super cool and they were really fun to talk to and stuff. My other favorite one was the Oompa Loompas, which were like, if you've ever seen those guys that work out like so much that they become like kind of the triangle shape and they kind of like waddle when they walk because they like can't move their limbs properly anymore. There was 2 guys that were like that. And they're like, if you first see them, they're these huge yoked dudes. They look super serious and everything like that. And they're just mean mugging while they're looking around at plants and stuff. And then one of them walk up to you and go, hey, I need some help finding this. And like the first time I met them, I about fucking died. But like, it was like, I need some help finding this one tree because we want to have this thing for our yard. And if somebody hadn't run over the last one, we wouldn't be here getting a new one.
There you go.
And those 2 guys were fucking hysterical. Ever after that, when I saw those guys there, I was like, hey, what you in for today? Like, those guys were just objectively fun to
What
be
did he run over today?
It's like, did he mess up this up? No, we just want this. You got fruit trees now? We saw you had the hybrid ones before. It's like, oh yeah, no, we got them over here. We got cherries and peaches and plums. Oh, I love plums.
I'm plum giddy.
Oh man, those guys were fun. I do kind of miss them. They were just fun to hang out with. I just like to grow plants. We did the one year because, like, you know, you throw stuff out all the time. We just planted stuff out the side of the building. It's not like anybody was gonna care. It's just like an open area anyways. So we put little veggies and stuff out there. There was the one time which was kind of weird. Turns out, you remember the Lowe's over there? You know the, like, that little stretch of, like, little side road that goes from, like, the Lowe's to where, like, the Subway was over there?
Yeah.
Where it was, like, that little bit of water? Turns out there were, like, Civil War bodies buried there.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And they had to, like...
That's so south.
They had to work on that little chunk of road there, right? And so when they were going to tear it up, they had to move the bodies over a little bit. They had to move the grave. So,
excuse me.
So I shit you not, they actually had to come in, excavate it. Some guys showed up, brought a little cannon, and did a little ceremony, and then re-put the bodies into a different spot, slightly a bit over, and put a little, like, grave marker down for it.
All right.
So, like, we're in the middle of the day, we hear a fucking cannon go off.
That would scare the shit out of me.
So that was the first time we knew they were doing that. Like, we knew they were going to be doing the thing because they found the Civil War bodies there, but we did not know they were going to bring a cannon to the middle of, like, a Tuesday. But, yeah, no, there's, like, they did the whole little ceremony, and there's 3 little grave markers and some little flags there. But, yeah, no, that's just, it's fucking south right there. Just unknown bodies all over the place. Whose bodies? Yes. Plague doctor reading a cookbook.
No. To serve man.
Yeah.
It's a cookbook.
It's a cannibal cookbook. That would take a lot of work. You'd have to do so much prep work.
I don't think people would really taste that good.
It would not. You'd need that to be like a stew or some kind of thing like that. Or like, I don't know. You definitely want to marinate it for sure.
Everyone always talks about it as like the urge to eat human flesh is like, we're not bred for it. The shit we have today has been bred for it over like thousands of years. Probably don't taste that good.
we do not have a good fat content. So like we'd be really lean, and that would just dry the fuck out unless you did a lot of work.
God, think about the garbage we eat too.
Yeah.
Not corn fed or nothing.
Nope. So just shitty nutrition, and like a lot of our bits aren't really even that nutritious either. So like, you know, outside of like the liver, the brain, which has a lot of good cholesterol in it, kidneys probably, and like the muscle would be so stringy and shitty, and even that depends. Like, what if you got like an office worker? That's gonna have just garbage. Like, that's gonna be like really terrible marbling. A lot of fat, but terrible marbling. So just not good at all. Like, it would need stewing or marinating. You'd need a pressure cooker probably.
That one guy who had like the consensual cannibalism meetup, where he killed the guy in the tub, he tried to cook his meat. He really couldn't like get it be any good, and he ended up feeding it to his dog.
Yeah, because we're trash meat. Like you'd want to treat it like skirt steak, or like you know, like the you know, like when they have like the real thin meat that's on the griddle, like that kind of thing. You season the hell out of it and stuff, because like it is just gonna be garbage. Which does, I guess, raise the question of, do you think they would start breeding people for meat?
I think they would start breeding people for a lot of things. I was listening to a thing on eugenics last night. They literally bred a quote-unquote imbecile family to help study genetics. You know what made them think the first girl was an imbecile? She had trouble paying attention in class. This woman could write full-ass short stories and do all her, like, maid work and craft work and shit like that. But she's got ADHD.
Yep. I mean, like, there are a couple of things now that they have shown that they can grow just the individual organs. Like, you can convince T cells to, not T cells, what's it called? But you can convince the cells to turn into from the basic form into, say, kidney cells or heart cells, and then they grow and become a heart or a kidney and whatever. Including, actually, they've started making little brainlets, which do not form a full brain. There is no consciousness there or the capacity to have consciousness. It is literally just some neurons that function together. Stem cells. Thank you, Bard.
Could we use it as a computer? Like,
yes.
as a memory thing? That'd be kind of
absolutely. They made some little brainlets, and they taught them how to play Pong.
Whee!
So one of the first experiments that humankind did with making tiny brainlets was to let it play video games.
Was it good at it?
Oh, you could play Pong just fine, but, you know, like, their little brainlets were playing against each other. Like, that's cool. And, but, like, the part of the reasoning for that was, you know, little brainlets could be used for things like parallel processing, machine learning, that kind of stuff. Because human brains are incredibly good at parallel processing efficiently. We're not good at, like, math and things like that, but you know, learning skills, information processing, brains are very good with that.
Driving while listening to music.
Yeah. So you could use it for that kind of stuff, and it would be a lot more efficient. And previous research from another group did show that you could graft neurons onto chips, like a CPU kind of thing, and works fine and is sustainable and stuff like that. They did it with leech neurons because they're very simple, very easy to, you know, parse out. So they showed that you could make a chip that interfaces with neurons and can grow and improve over time, assuming you don't cook it and you remember to feed it. So
what do you feed it with?
Just nutrition liquid, basically.
Ah.
They just absorb nutrition from the fluid that they're in. But, you know, heat concerns are there for that kind of stuff. Because once you start doing, like, heavy processing and start putting more power and stuff through it, then you can start having heat concerns because cells are squishy.
You're squishy.
Yeah, we are ridiculously good. Like, you don't think about it because your brain does it automatically, but reaching out and catching a ball when it goes by is stupidly complex for a robot to do. But your brain just does that shit automatically because it doesn't think.
Walking.
Yeah, walking. That is controlled falling. So, like, there's a lot of, like, behind the scenes work that brains would be very good with. Should they do that? Probably not. But, you know.
Anxiety. I do that automatically.
There's that one comic where it's just like, haha, I'm now 10,000 times faster. Does that mean you're intelligent? No, I'm just doing math 100 times quicker. Wrong.
Me.
Beep, beep, beep. But, like, you know, that also leads to the kind of, like, silly shit that we've seen with like, machine learning stuff. There was some machine learning things that were trying to figure out walking efficiently, kind of deal, right? And one of the ones that was like, you know, I have solved the problem. Is it a cactus again? I have solved the problem. It found out that the most efficient way to walk was to make itself very tall and fall over, hitting the exit.
Yeah.
Thus, completing the job in a single movement. And they went, no, that's not how that works.
Hey, solved the problem.
It did. You know, some of the ones was like, there was one that it won a game of tic-tac-toe by placing the X so far out of bounds that its opponent couldn't calculate. Like, it didn't have enough memory to calculate where it was and shut down. Thus, it was like, and so I won. Like, some of that shit is just funny to hear.
This is why you gotta say fucking everything to these things.
It will do exactly what you have told it to do. Exactly as you have told it to do. And that is the problem. Like the, you know, they're a lot better about it now because now there are a lot of like collision avoidance systems and things like that on drones. But you know, one of the first things teaching new people on drones is, you know, especially autonomous drones, is look, this is going to do exactly what you have told it to do. Unfortunately, it's going to do exactly what you have told it to do. And if you tell it to go from point A to point B, it is going to take a straight line. And that includes buildings, people, power lines, and everything else. So you need to think out what you are going to do and how you're going to do it, or you are going to fuck it up bad.
I'll fuck you up bad.
Our TTCs are, yeah, they're really good at doing, they do it right. They do what they are told to do. And
That's what I think. People are always like, oh, there's gonna be a super hyper intelligence that's gonna like decide humans are better being killed or something like that. It's like, no, we're gonna like leave everything to stupid AI and it's gonna misinterpret something like that.
Yep.
It's not gonna calculate anything, it's just gonna misunderstand the instructions.
The most efficient way to stop the CO2 generation is to stop humanity. The one sci-fi book I read was like, if you make this AI to make paper clips, it will learn how to start making the paper clips, and then it'll learn how to make the paper clips faster, and then it'll learn how to make the paper clips with less material, and then it'll learn how to mine so it can get the resources to make the paper clips. And that thing will destroy the entire planet, the universe, and you to make one more damn paper clip. Because that's what you told it to do.
It's like how a religion starts.
Mm-hmm. But honestly, some of the ways where it, like, it solved the problem, boss, like, some of the technical ways that they solved the problem are fascinating in and of themselves. Because it's just like, how did you get there? Show me.
I'm stretching.
Yeah.
I'm giving my hand a big stretch.
Mm-hmm. Do the big stretch.
Got a little bit of pointer finger pain.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense. I got a piece colored today, and I was doing one that's got like 5 characters in it for line art.
Yeah. Powerful artist.
I haven't gotten a ton of commissions this month, but I have gotten big ones.
Choker.
I don't know. I guess I'd probably rather have big ones, because then I get a lot more money and I don't have to check up with them as many people as a bunch of small ones. I'm lazy. I am going to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
That stretch woke up my stomach. The little melody's not spinning. It stops eventually. Why?
Is it set to loop?
I don't know. I don't know how to do that.
I'll poke at it while you go to the
Okay.
restroom.
Whoop. Where's my package?
The spinny... It's spinning? What are you talking about?
Yeah, because I clicked it.
Uh,
I take it away and put it back up.
Unload image from not showing. It should just keep spinning. Non-transition. That's weird. It's spinning. I don't know. It should be spinning and it shouldn't. Oh yeah. Huh, it did just stop. Why though? There should be a thing that, brain. That's interesting. I don't know. I believe that it should just, yeah, properties, blah, 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 blah. Because the Blanc doesn't stop. The bathroom GIF doesn't stop. Why does that GIF stop? How curious. I'm going to have to look that up. The other ones don't stop. Well, we're learning things together, chat. Oh, Buble T, thank you for the follow. Also, looks like we have a couple others that are on the backlog. So, I'm going to say that's Grizzled Rick and not Grizzled Rick. And Rad Enderbry, thank you for the follows. Has this kid a sadist kill time? Stabs it? Does he stab a clock, Bard? Let's see. Gifts on OBS. Illegal.
I was thinking we probably can't play Goblin Cleaner and Blood at the same time because it's on the family thing.
You have a copy and I have a copy.
Did you get one for both of us?
No, Pixel sent us one. Or sent me one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, we have.
I was thinking because I thought they just. Because if you guys get us a game on Steam, we share a library.
We do, but no.
But through like the family thing.
Yeah.
Was that me?
No.
Yeah. Shut up. Oh, there's the packet. Paul, go get my husband.
Oh, okay. Bark, 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 bark.
Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna start drawing a second, guys. I'm gonna give my husband the code.
Also,
go get the package.
If you add the GIF as a media
Oh, okay.
instead of as an image, then you can set it to loop.
Okay.
So yeah, just do add media source.
I'll go get my naked husband.
Mm-hmm.
There, it's on your thing. Okay, now I get back to doing the thing people paid me for.
Yes. But yeah, that's all it is. Just do add media source instead of add image, and then add that file.
I'll add your media source.
Yeah, maybe later.
Hello, I return
She returns, chat. Keep her company.
from the poopatorium.
It's true.
Go get my husband.
I'm working on it. I gotta get shoes.
You don't have to right now if you don't want
I
to.
gotta get shoes. I gotta walk out there flat.
I was joking. I'm sorry. I don't abuse him, Chad, I swear.
I'm gonna walk out there with homo
Today,
feet.
on stream. I don't abuse him today on stream.
Where there's evidence.
Yeah. I'm gonna give him a top knot. I get to make the choices. I'm gonna give him a top knot.
Yeah. You're gonna give him the Japanese hair with like the part shaved?
Yeah, he gets
Nice.
a top knot. He gets a bear top knot.
Shaved part
I'm
of
not
his
gonna
head.
shave him. He's a bear. It'd be his skin, more or less.
Yeah, he look like a Yagwai.
No.
On that one thing where the guy was like, how many levels did they gain? That was one of the things. It's like, they did fight a Yagwai. That is the thing that they've objectively done.
It really depends on which game. That's the more scarier aspect.
Mm-hmm. Fighting the ghouls. Fighting the stupid Brotherhood of Steel. Honestly, the ghoul cowboy stole the show for a lot of that, because, you know, he did mow down a lot of other things.
He stole the show because everyone wanted to fuck him.
He's a good character.
Because everyone wanted to fuck him.
That's what I said. We want to fuck foreign characters. Anyways, chat, keep her company.
Watch him slip and die while I'm on stream. I will be so upset. I'm gonna blame chat. So I can get these damn proportions. He's so bulky. Now, kimonos are like for such straight bodies. Alright, let's see if that works. I'll do this in some flat color. Is that husband? Doth he return? Husband!
Can't see shit. The glass is fogged up.
Haha.
I have a box cutter. I was gonna.
I have
open
a
it for
box cutter.
you. Okay.
Yeah.
Get your enrichment.
Yay, husband.
Hi, chat. I've returned with her true husband the pin that she ordered.
No, this is husband for my lamb. Yes. You're so cold. Yes, naked dancing husband. I love him. Bobble-headed naked dancing husband.
Me.
I'll take a picture for chat.
Oh yeah.
And spinning death tentacles lamb.
Yay. I can't see anything.
Damn, look at it go. Meow. Let's take a picture for chat.
Yeah.
Hey, hey, hey.
That's a terrible picture. I think my camera's getting old and scratched. Has been like 5 years.
We have had them for a while.
Naked dancing husband chat. His head bobbles.
Me.
I love him. He's gonna go on my lamb.
This is for a while.
The spinny one goes on my eat-a bag. They're in love, chat. You know what? I don't like this anymore. I'm starting over on this. Delete. We're gonna do Lambert. I don't feel like it.
New layer, Crunk.
Destroy the old layer.
Hey, why do we even have that there?
Because I was trying something.
Hi, Blue. Beep, beep, boop, beep, boop. Angry bear face.
I think this will be like the third and fourth time I've drawn Kent today because of commissions.
Getting a lot of practical on that bear.
Yeah, he looks worse every time I do him.
That's not true. If that were the case, it wouldn't keep coming back.
You say that, I'm cheap.
I say that, you're good.
You say that, I'm cheap
Wrong.
and fast.
Ding dong.
I'm the cheap and fast part of the cheap, fast, and good.
You're fast and good.
And cheap.
Nope.
Oh, so this year will be the 9th year I've been doing commissions.
Wow.
Once the year rolls over.
Cool.
And around like 1,500 of them.
You hit the decade mark, and everyone's just like,
I stop. No.
and when they needed her most, Melody vanished.
I might raise my prices. I haven't decided yet. I never want to like price people out of it, but my time is just worth more.
Mm. You gotta remember to have like your time is limited, so.
Well, it's just I'm making so much money on the Patreon and with the merch and stuff.
You can
I
offset
have
some of it.
more time to draw what I want to draw,
Mhm.
which is what they pay for on the Patreon anyway. So, unless they just pay to get the discounts, and even then they get discounts still.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't work out, I'll just go back down.
It's a balancing act.
Never hasn't worked out yet.
Yep.
People just pay for anything, I guess.
Which just shows that you're good.
Shut up. I'm trying to self-deprecate.
No.
Ah,
Illegal.
you tell me no. I'm your wife. You tell
Squirt
me
ball.
hello, beautiful.
I tell you hello, gorgeous. Be kind to yourself.
No.
Or else.
No. No. Fuck off.
The limbs will continue.
I don't mind it when you do it.
I realized that lady kind of gave me a professional man haircut instead of my usual buzzed all the way up. Just
I like it.
layered me.
Oh, you know what someone called your usual haircut last night?
What?
Butters haircut. From South Park.
What?
It's because it's just the one thing on top.
I like my little bone. I like the bare head. It feel good.
Butters.
Illegal.
You not like Butters?
Fine, only for Princess Kenny. The voice actor for them dresses up as Princess Kenny regularly. It's pretty hilarious.
I like your hair on the side. I think it's cute.
You like it because it makes me look like an old man.
Yes, you are an old man.
You're like, haha, crinkly old man, yes.
Yes. I'm attracted to old men. I don't think that's wrong. I'm not wrong for being attracted to old men and women. You're wrong for not being attracted to old men and women.
The joy of crinkle.
That's not my fault.
Hit me your antique.
I mean, you can tell me if my hair looks better when I get a haircut or not. You know, like,
We'll see. I like your little tentacle. I think it's cute and it's very you.
I'm probably going to keep the tentacle. I'm just going to potentially grow it out a little bit on the other side to balance it. But I'm not even sure yet. It's got to grow out anyway, so.
We will find out when we get there.
Don't yawn, you'll make me sleepy. I still have at least 2 of these left.
I have been yummy today. I think I slept okay. I've just been just tired. It's the holiday season.
Happy holidays!
Puppies are forever, not just for Christmas.
What?
It's a song.
No.
I'm not even joking. That is legitimately one of the songs that plays at work.
The night Santa went crazy.
A night Chris Kringle at night broke his back for some milk and cookies. Somebody wants to snap in his brain.
It's so 90s.
Ah, it was. We lived through it.
Oh, look, we can say curse words. Everything is dark now.
Yay. Anime during the 80s be like.
Legit. It really was just like, look what we can do now. And everyone's like, ah.
Why, it's so graphic. However will we cope with this? I don't know. You consider doing writing? Like, at all?
I had some good writing back then.
Yeah, and then there was also Ninja Scroll, so...
I said some.
It's always wild to me when there's like a big culture shift in some of the stuff. So like, 80s with the super violent anime and things like that, or like just the different eras of video games too.
Well, the violent anime was because home video became a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And you could do things that you couldn't necessarily show on TV or in the movie theater.
Right.
So they started doing more. That's why that period is so full of violence and porn, because that's what sold, violence and porn. That's why in like Demon City Shinjuku, they were literally like, you have to add a rape scene because like we're selling this as a fucking
This is an adult thing.
yeah, we're selling this as an OVA. We need at least 3 sex scenes. Add one in. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
Straight
that was
to,
a big thing in Japan.
Yeah, straight to VHS when that wasn't an insult.
Yeah, think about like how much VHS probably changed the porn industry. Think about how much streaming changed the. Think about how much LGBT and more adult themes could be on streaming because it didn't have to be on TV or in the theaters.
I mean, like
Think of all the unrated cuts of stuff.
a big thing of that was, well, like I said, other way around. That drove the massive increase in hard drive sizes, like pretty much single-handedly. Because now that you could just download the stuff, like, well, now you gotta have more room.
And now, if you download your porn, I'm sussy of you.
Yeah.
Why?
Now you're kind of weird.
There's that one guy who had like, what was it, like 500 pounds or something of porn?
Yeah, because he like printed it out.
Yeah. And it was like all child porn and shit.
Like, it's pretty much guaranteed now, like, unless it's something very specific, like, you're not going to download it now because you can just stream it.
Yeah.
They did decide the videotape wars, that's true. Because, like, porn is why we had VHS instead of Betamax.
Mm-hmm. That's a whole nother thing.
Just avoid the illegal stuff. It's illegal. You can't do that. That's illegal. Words uttered by a madman.
Hell, think about when things started to be in like print. Like photos were in like magazines and stuff for early porn. That was probably a big thing too.
Yeah.
Just being able to have that at your leisure. People used to go to theaters to watch porn, for God's sake. Can you imagine going to a theater to watch porn?
And like the what was it, the Nickelodeons where you'd go and spend the little nickel in it?
They did have those, yeah. But those weren't necessarily for porn, though there was porn.
Yeah.
There's always porn.
There's always porn.
But like it's the theater that I always think of. I think of like Deep Throat and stuff like that. Like how those got so big in the 70s, because that's when like porn became kind of art. But can you imagine like going to something specifically to get turned on by it, and you have to sit in a theater with a bunch of other people? Like how awkward has that got to be? I swear.
Ah, yes, I'm here for the cinematography of this porn, surrounded by a bunch of other men.
I mean, I'm sure some people did say that. It's the same thing with like I read it for the articles with Playboy. So, which there are actually some really interesting articles in Playboy. I've heard them cited on shit before.
A lot of times it's probably just somebody wanted to write it and Playboy doesn't care.
It's also that, but it's also like it was on like that's the thing about porn, like it's always on the cutting edge of what is considered taboo or not. So of course it makes sense that like if you're talking about like a really new subject that people aren't necessarily discussing yet, you're probably going to do it in some kind of porn periodical.
That makes sense.
Same with like STD testing. I think some of the first talks about AIDS were in like Playboy style magazines. Because where else are you going to talk about it?
Yeah. It'd be pretty taboo for the time. It's just interesting to think about.
Think about like when we looked at those pinup, like the pulp magazines and stuff like that. A lot of them did say things like sexual education, like can you do this? The girls of this area, is this safe? How to protect yourself from venereal diseases and stuff like that. Like that was where people read it, because people needed to know this and they weren't getting taught it in school or nothing. Well, you're not getting taught it in school now.
Yeah. They're regressing.
Apparently they've stopped teaching about birth control and just started teaching about tracking your period. Which, by the way, is how my mom had my youngest sister. Get the fucking implant, then they gotta pry it out of your cold, dead arm.
Yeah, you know, the abstinence thing failed. Because it was never going to work to begin with. So now they're going to try.
Well, I mean, they're still doing that.
Yeah.
But if they do talk about, that's the thing, if they talk about birth control at all, it's tracking your period.
Yeah.
Which does not always work. Nor can, like, you teach women not to say no to men. You teach women not to say no to anybody, and then you're going to be like, yeah, track your period and say no. Like, that's not how that works.
Again, it's the placing it on the individual instead of on them.
So I got mine in my arm, bitches. You can't take it out.
Oh, you need to recycle your cans or the universe is doomed. How about the BP oil company going out of business? How about that? That would save a lot of the world. No. That building over there sure has a lot of oil in it. The U.S. military would like to know your location.
One thing that is sad when they like when porn was in theaters though, that meant that like porn was in the same place you would go to watch like actual movies, so you could have artsy porns and stuff like that. Again, fuck, I already forgot the name of it. Deep Throat. Deep Throat was considered very artsy for porn. It was considered like the you know, the Citizen Kane of porn. Like you could have an actual plot with it and stuff like that. You could also have people who were LGBT and stuff like that because it was considered a fetish. A lot of early like LGBT porns were seen in theaters because of that, because it was like, oh no, look at this thing, or like, we're gonna do this to get money off people, but it also tells you you're not alone. You know, you can also have like more risque plots. You know, I do think sex and stuff should be in movies if it serves the plot and that's the kind of story you want to tell. But these days, that means you're not getting in a theater at all.
Yeah.
You might be able to get on streaming, but no one's going to Pornhub for cinema. And you do kind of lose something in that.
There's actually been a big uptick in streamers. Like, basically they would play the game and upload it on Pornhub.
Because, like, it wouldn't get put anywhere else?
Especially a lot of,
Yeah.
like, obviously, like, hentai games and things like that. But even just, like, I don't want to have some of the restrictions that I have on other places, so I just put it up there kind of deal.
Understandable. Like, I watch Amelia Dory. I actually support her Patreon. I get her shit early and uncensored. And she talks about how, like, a lot of these Japanese porn games, they actually, like, touch on a lot of things, like trauma, you know, being trans. There's a lot of gender-bending, like, just lewd and porn comics. Mm-hmm. Where are you going to get that except those? And, like, otherwise you're not may not realize, like, hey, what's wrong with me? Oh, I might want to be a girl or something like that. Like, that does, it's not just a fetish, it does appeal to it. And sometimes there's things you can only talk about because it's sexually related in things like porn. Like, sexuality is part of who we are. You can't not, like, even if you're asexual, that's still part of who you are. Like, it's part of the human experience, and we have it all gated off into this thing, so people don't know if they're weird or not, or they get immediately... When you put all porn in one place, like on Pornhub and stuff like that, instead of, like, allowing, like, porn that isn't necessarily the, you know, worst thing ever onto other things like AO3 and smutty novels and stuff like that, you end up with people who only see, like, the darkest, most gonzo porn you can see and don't realize that they might want to express themselves sexually, or they might have respect for women or something like that. But no, they only see, like, the worst shit you can ever see and nothing else, and then they think that's what sex is.
Yep. You get the porn spiral.
Mm-hmm. It's the same if you just read hentai. But, like, especially, I have a book that's, like, the history of hentai. It was a really good book. One of the things it talked about was, like, in like, the 80s and stuff, before there was a lot of censorship, a lot of stories just had sex in it, because it was just part of the story.
Yeah.
Like, people fuck. People fucked in the story. That's what people do. And that makes sense. Like, people do fuck. Like, if it's part of the story, and it's part of the story you want to tell, or even if, like, you just want to get off. You know, like, some people just want to get off. That's fine, too.
Yeah.
I just want to get off. I just think quiet is hot, and I want to get off. like that kind of response, instead of be like, she breathes through her skin. I actually don't find quiet all that attractive myself. She's not my type. But, like, if you want that as part of your story, you could just put it into it, and you could explore more sexual things in that because of that. You could explore more deeper character studies of things like gender and all that stuff. And now it's gated off into something else. And you can't do that anymore, and it's kind of sad. Not that I think, like, children should have access to porn, but I think, like how they took it off of Tumblr when you could just say, like, adult content and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That was, like, the best, most healthy use of smut I've ever seen in any fandom, asides maybe AO3. It was just like, hey, I'm gonna fill this with tags. If there's anything in here that is triggering, please don't look at it, but here is my smut. And it was, like, a lot more character-driven, and it was a lot more ship-driven. And it wasn't just smut for smut's sake. It was like, I like these characters together, so I'm gonna draw them banging and stuff like that. And I'm gonna explore, like, for my Cult of the Lamb one, part of their character development is directly tied to when they first fuck.
Yeah.
And I put that out super censored and uncensored on AO3 and Patreon because it was important to the story, and I wanted people to be able to read it. Because Uwen's a very sexual person. Nari's starting to get back into the physical things of being immortal, which includes sex, or not sex if you're Shimura. And, like, I want that to be part of their character development. To not make that part of the incredibly flirty and the incredibly, like, physically awkward dude, I think is, like, missing out some really great character moments and doesn't explore their characters as deeply. And it's sad that we gotta keep that so separate. Whereas, like, on old Tumblr, I could just put that up with, like, a thing and under a read more. Mm-hmm. And all you had to do was, like, click that little, like, I am an adult. Now I can't even put up titties. I tried to put up my damn Cult of the Lamb cosplay, and it said it was adult. And I was like, fuck you.
It really, like...
I'm not bitter.
We're having this big problem right now on the internet of just what you do, like, what you do is everyone else's problem. Like, rather than raising your kid and teaching your kid not to do certain things or not to look at certain things, it is now everyone else's problem to deal with.
I think it's more marketing.
Yeah, because again, you want to be able to market to the widest audience. And that includes kids.
But also, when you just like say like fuck the advertisers like X did, you know, post Twitter, then you just get like, because you can have all this porn, one, you get child porn, and two, you just get all the Nazis together because you have like all the most toxic shit together in one place. Because the toxic porn attracts the toxic people, because you don't have the nice like through line of smut, of like all the different types of stuff, and everyone's got to be like, hey, I'm you know, I'm doing this, don't, you know, look if you don't like. Instead it's like, here's just porn everywhere, and now I'm gonna say like a bunch of horrible things.
Yep. Because it, you know, it's like with, it's similar to alcohol, where when there was prohibition, people were going to speakeasies and they were getting the whiskey and the rums and things like that because that's what you got there. So when you have more isolation, you have more things tucked away in the corner, people go to the harder stuff. It happens with drugs. The drug dealer wants you to get the meth. They want you to get on coke because you can get a lot of money for a small amount of stuff for your isolated group. But most people just want beer and wine. Most
I mean,
people
we
want
go
pot.
to the weed store, and we just get our edibles like once every 4 months.
We go to the weedo shop.
Yeah, the weed the shop. And we're not getting like pressured into doing meth or anything there. Because they don't want you to do meth. They want you to buy their high-end weed shit, which is probably overpriced, but you get to talk to the people there and understand what you're getting. Instead of just being like, hey, I want weed. Here's weed. I have no idea how much of it or how strong it is. Go.
Now you can just come back and get some more weed, though.
Now I can be like, I would like something that just mellows me out. Here's something that makes you horny. I was like, oh, that's all weed for me. Okay.
Watch out, this might get you riled up. Lol. Might.
Dude, that's like, it doesn't seem to matter what kind I take. Like, it's just different levels of, like, loopiness. Like that one edible we had that was too strong.
Oh.
And just me getting horny. Like, that's all weed seems to do with me. Alcohol just makes me feel like I have a cold. And weed just makes me horny, I guess. That was not fun. I did not enjoy that after a while.
Yep.
I don't want to be high. I just want to be relaxed.
That one was just like, hey, you ever wondered what it would be like to be third person for a while? And no, I did not, but I found out.
I do kind of, weed isn't a stimulant though. Can't some be a stimulant though?
Not unless it's laced with
I
stuff.
was about to say, because I have the ADHD, I don't think depressants work differently with ADHD, but stimulants do.
Yeah.
So I was kind of wondering if maybe like something about my ADHD and my medications might affect that.
That edible was not fun.
I do remember though while I was on it, like when I was like so dizzy and stuff that I had to lay in the bed because I don't deal well with this kind of stuff and I'm very sensitive to crap. My one thought was like, I need to know where my husband is so he won't get like wander out into the street and get hurt. And I like called for you as best I could so you would come and lay in the bed with me. I'm like, husband! Because one, safe place on top of husband, and two, husband's safe not wandering out and getting hit by a car, which is my thought. Like, I don't want him to be high and wander out and get hit by a car.
Husband high, he might just wander off.
I didn't know. I've never been really high before. This is new to us. We only started when we moved here, like a year ago.
No, that one was just like, I did not like this. This is not fun.
It wasn't even that much either. It was like just 50. Like, I don't think we've gotten anything like more than 100. And I break them in half.
Yeah. Like that was.
I break them in fourths sometimes.
That was our like usual dosage of the other ones, but that was like the full spectrum one, and it was just like, oh,
See, they say it has some, so maybe I would think the stimulants would make me sleepy though.
Yeah.
I noticed when I was sick, the daytime stuff would make me feel better, but then I would have a weird drop where I got really sleepy and I had to take like a nap for an hour. And when I was feeling much better, but I was still a little nasally, I decided to test it and I took a daytime, medication. And I did. I took a sleep for an hour, and I think it's because of the ADHD medications. I think the stimulants just make me sleepy.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
Have a good.
They made me eepy, Paul. I'm an eepy lady.
You're an eepy baby, yeah. You're my eepy baby.
Oh, now that I've gotten, more in tune with what I need to do for a 3D commission, some point I might like commission that same artist to make the little creature, the autism creature.
Yeah. Creatura.
Because then I could get Elise to print it, but we could also just eventually invest in our own, I guess. But you said we needed like a really solid place to put it, and we don't have that.
Yeah.
But we could pay her for the resin and print out little autism creatures and me and sell them.
Hey.
I don't really know how the puppet would work.
Just get fabric, make the hand puppet.
I'm not making the damn puppet.
Ooh.
I don't know how much it would sell for. We'd have to price it. That's the thing. I'd love to make a bunch of stuff, but I don't think they would sell, and I don't think it would make up for the upfront cost. We are getting the little Mel and Paul keychain plushies in the mail. I don't know how long it will take, but hopefully soon. Hopefully before the end of the year. I will only have 2 sets of those. I'm probably going to do like a special like Love the Artist box where I like put that out for a certain amount with all the like Mel related shit in it. But that would be something that it's be so expensive I would have to like do it in batches of pre-orders. That might take a few months to get, because then I would order it and then I would give them to the people who pre-ordered them, because they're like at least though I got them on sale. Paul's was more expensive because he had a tail and ears, and it was like $12 for each, which means like with the double shipping, because I'd have to ship it to y'all and I'd have to pay for the shipping from Vograce, puts it in like the $25 range. And that's pretty expensive. And I don't think there's enough people who want to buy a little plushie of me. Like, bless me, but no.
How cute and marketable are you?
I'm very keen and marketable.
Hell yeah. Oh, you know, Squishmallows is putting out everything all the time, right? You know,
they have one of the emotional support demons.
They have the giant ones of Rowlet and the Weed Cat.
Weed Cat! Oh my god, the fucking weed store should get a plushie of the Weed Cat.
Like, you ever been so high you got turned into a marketable plushie?
They should do that. Do you think we could gift them one?
Maybe.
Could I draw them a picture of the Weed Cat? You think they'd stick it up on the wall?
Probably, yeah, actually.
Yeah, I drew the Weed Cat for your store.
This edible ain't shit. Also after the edible.
Cloud9. Hey, thanks for helping us all year. I drew you a Weed Cat. I'm an artist. Oh, we'll put it up on the fridge, on our weed fridge.
That's where we keep all the weed gummies, right here in the weed fridge.
Oh my god. There was that one guy who was apparently like isolating the oils or whatever, the THC oil or the CBD oil, whatever the fuck it is. And his fridge exploded because of it.
Yes, don't do that.
Don't boot it. Well, I think you have to do it that way, but like there was like a buildup.
Yes, but you also have safety features.
Well, this is before it was legal, so you don't.
Mm-hmm. That's the thing. People still gonna do it even if it ain't legal. It's just gonna do it worse. That's one thing that I keep saying. It's like, look, man, if you had this legal, now it falls under the rules. You have laws. Things like don't put fucking weird shit in it and stuff like that.
You mean like abortion and gun control?
Like, well, the car is a 2,000...
Well, you can't kill anyone with weed.
The car is a 2,000-pound weapon and no one's afraid of that. Yeah, it's because we have things like seatbelts and traffic laws.
And driver's license.
Do you understand why there's a difference? What the difference means? It's pretty straight fucking forward. I actually got to argue that with the, there was one of those big, like, everybody come out to talk about gun control kind of things where, like, you know, had the one gun group always tries to get a bunch of people to come out and talk all at once kind of thing. You know, the First Amendment people. Mm-hmm. But anyways.
Well, you can say Republicans.
No, I was trying to remember the name of the group.
NRA?
NRA, thank you. Yeah, they had like a big, everybody come out and talk about gun control. And like that was what I came out and said. I was like, look, man, people just want this. People trust a car because they have a reasonable assumption that somebody in a car is following the rules and has actual rules about it. Like, you know, why they own the car and can they drive the car. That is a feature. That is a good thing. You can want that and should.
They sure have been saying they've been going to take your guns for fucking decades, and it hasn't happened.
Our entire life, yeah.
Yeah. Weird about that. There you go.
Yeah.
I mean, those chemicals are somewhat regulated.
Mm-hmm. No, there was a...
But at least, like, with a lot of other things of regulation, the one thing that's different about gun is, like, the only thing a gun can do is kill a person.
Yeah.
Like, that's literally what it's designed for, is bodily injury.
This tool designed specifically to put a hole in things, puts
Yeah.
holes in things.
That's my only, like, conjecture. Like, I do think it should be regulated to a certain extent. Like, I think most things that are dangerous should be regulated. But the one argument people have, like, it's like it doesn't really work with, like, any other thing, because, like, any other thing is not specifically designed to kill everyone. A car at least gets you from A to B. A weed you can, like, have and have fun with.
A weed.
That'd be like being like, here's the drug that kills people. I don't think we should regulate it.
You take this and all your teeth, hair, and life will fall out. Oh, you mean meth?
Yeah.
And interestingly, meth is illegal. And not for the reason that pot was.
I think it's somewhat like in recovery centers. I think they can give you that in the stuff that's
Well,
like they can give you small doses to make sure you like get through stuff and help you recover.
well, meth is incredibly regulated. That's
Yeah.
why you have to have a driver's license to go to get cold medicine, because
Yeah.
it's got meth in it. It's methamphetamine.
Yeah. But like if it was like for a while they couldn't study weed because they wouldn't allow them to have it to study it. If you
Correct.
did a study on it, you would be breaking the law.
Yep, because you couldn't.
And like that level of regulation I'm not good for. I think if you're in a decent accredited school and you put in like I would like to use grant money to do this experiment, and a group of other educated people are like, yeah, that's cool, it should be cool.
Yeah. That was one thing that rules were changed for a little bit that allowed the transport of seeds, and that is part of the bag. Was like, if you can't transport the seeds, you can't grow the damn plants, so then you can't study it.
Mm-hmm. That's what they did also for like machine guns. They're like, you need a machine gun like ticket to have a machine gun, and we're just not going to give anybody one.
Yep.
Like, that's bullshit, backwards bullcrap. I don't appreciate that. I don't think anyone needs a fucking machine gun.
Well, like, okay, so as it stands now, if you want a machine gun, you need a, I think it's called a Class 3 license, but basically, you pay a fee, you put your name on a database of, yes, I am allowed to have a machine gun. You need to pass a background check, because you need to be not a criminal.
I would fucking hope so.
And then, once you've paid your fee and you do the background check and you get your license, that's it. Like, you can 100% go get it. Certain states are a little more strict than that, but that's it. Like, if you act like an adult and go do the adult thing, you can have your toy.
I'm gonna put a bunch of guns in this bag.
But, like,
I'd rather they have that than it just be like unregulated at all and
Right.
everyone is illegal. But I do think there should be a lot of regulations.
yeah, and there is.
Yeah.
Like, you can't go get a grenade launcher.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother bag of stuff, which technically, yeah, you can get a grenade launcher. You need to get a munitions license, and that's a whole different thing. But there is a munitions license, and there is a framework for doing that. Instead of just I have the thing now.
I have the thing now.
You can't just walk into a place that's called a something show and get whatever you want. And oopsies, this was an unregulated thing, but it was before, made during World War II, so you can totally trade that for no reason.
Hey, more big guns. Hey, mostly pistols. He wanted a bag full of guns.
Shotted gun.
I surprisingly do not have that many guns.
Sometimes what you need is a little more gun.
I mean, I'm not a huge fan of guns, so like I don't use it in my art.
Yeah. Which is ironic given the commissions that you regularly get.
I don't know, a lot of them have much to do with guns, honestly. Like some do, but
Yeah.
I've definitely had to download some guns.
Mm-hmm.
Because guns are hard to draw to begin with, so
Oh yeah.
I just get a 3D model.
Especially given your art style.
Yeah, I'm very chibi and cutesy.
Soft
Very
and
wound.
squishy things.
I'm just a round little guy. I'm a round little guy, chat.
Yeah.
I don't make bang bang shooty things.
Scoozy.
It's just not my bag.
Mm-hmm.
And like that's usually for like the people who want guns in their things are usually people who are like really anal about guns. I don't care.
They're like, I have a specific gun I want, and then
Yeah.
you can go look it up.
Yeah, I have to usually.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I don't know what that fuck is. Give me the fucking model number. I'll look it up. I don't care, bro.
I was watching the video earlier, and they're like, the one big YouTuber / streamer man that I watch, he routinely has this gal with him, and she is, I'm gonna say this in the nicest way I can say it, very autistic about certain things.
Same bitch.
And one of the things is like, the guy was like, what the fuck gun is this? And she goes, oh, it's such and such gun. It's made so that people can go up and shoot a hostage taker through the wall.
That's neat.
It's like when you absolutely positively need to vaporize somebody on the other side of the wall. It's like, holy shit, what?
I in fact do not. Thank you, though.
And that's what it is. It's like, it looks like a fucking Space Marine gun. Because it's a big, stupid gun.
No one knows just a little about guns. It's like if you know anything about guns, you know all the things about guns.
There's a lot of people who, like, I'll say specialize, where they just, like, really like certain types of guns. I watch these YouTube videos because it's like I don't think
Get out the way.
it's directly the British Museum, but like it's like the British Royal Armory kind of thing, and so it's like historical weapons and stuff like that too.
I do like historical weapons. Those are neat.
But it's all kinds of things, and primarily what they do is they talk about weapons in video games, and so obviously a lot of those are going to be guns. But like some of the things that they show on there are just like, yeah, we found this one thing here. It's from this one place, and it's like, you know, a wrought iron pipe, bent nail, like the handle of a screwdriver, and the hope it won't blow up in your hand.
Fallout.
And it's like, why did you even confiscate that? And it was like, it was weird. Like,
Well, if you make a gun like that, you always got some intention for it. And you shouldn't be having a gun, because obviously no one wants you to have a gun. I can see why you'd have that gun.
it's just like, yeah, no, this one's just weird. We just picked it up from here.
Anyone who makes a gun like that probably shouldn't be having a gun. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
There we go. That looks enough.
Santa baby, I've really been an awful... No, you haven't.
Bunch of gun noises. I don't make gun noises.
That one weird-ass movie where they, like, fire an RPG at Santa because Satan was trying to convince the children to kill him.
Cool.
You watched that. You were watching some video about that.
I probably did. I watch a lot of videos about a lot of things.
Yes. Yes, you do.
Yes, I do.
That's
You
the
love
sentence.
me.
But like, no, you were watching a video about that. It was like Satan was tricking the kids to try and take out Santa to win their eternal war.
You love me, honey, and you love me watching my weird, stupid videos.
Oh, you watch some weird ass shit.
I do. I like it. It's fun.
His name is Wang.
Hey. Man, don't be making fun of Wang. Wang's great, man. His videos are great.
I said what
I wish he
said.
updated more often, but he really only updates when he feels like it.
Yes.
Leave Wang out of this.
Santa Claus, the Spanish movie where that sounds right. That probably was it. I honestly could not say. I just remember she watched a video about it, and it was some weird ass shit, and they fired a rocket at Santa. Just RPG the fucking sleigh out of the sky. This is fine and normal, probably. TM. I do wonder sometimes where it's just like, you can tell somebody had an idea and they had a thing that they wanted to do. And I just have the question of, but why though?
Shut up. That's what I gotta say. Shut up.
Like, I'm not saying it's a bad, good, or indifferent idea. I'm just saying you clearly had this idea. Why?
The human race is a great and powerful thing. I like it.
What weird and new innovation will humanity come up with next? Don't.
The Torment Nexus from the book Don't Build the Torment Nexus.
It's true. And another example of, but why though? This shit, again. And now we will. Do you think Labubu is the teddy bear now?
No, Labubu's actually going out of style.
Really?
That's why I started to get interested in it. You know me.
It's reached the point of 6'7" for you?
Oh no, I just I don't care about that. I always liked the design. I thought people were being a little mean about it. I don't like the collecting thing.
Yeah.
Because I think they're overpriced, but I'm always for like making toys weird. I liked it when people made Furbies weird. I used to mod My Little Pony dolls to make them weird. Another thing to make weird, and if they start getting like a bunch of cheap knockoffs or more available in like thrift stores, I'm all up for fucking up a toy. Someone made a Labubu centipede. I thought it was a great idea.
Yeah.
I want to make human centipede Labubu where they're all like sewed into each other's butts. That'd be funny.
Long Furby is official. That's cute.
I mean, Furby might as well go in on that.
Yeah, right?
It's the most relevant they've been in years. You might as well.
You know what they need? La Cheetan.
Cheetan! Cheetan would never sell out.
No, they would sell official La Cheetans.
Oh yeah, I should draw that. That'd be cute. Yeah. I'd draw Cheetan as a Labubu.
Support Cheetan. Buy a La Cheetan.
I drew them as like Cult of Lamb, and they liked it. I appreciate that. Thank you, Cheetan.
Cheetan is the best. Cheetan stands on trans rights and the throats of racists.
Yeah, and runs from the cops.
Cheetan doing little donuts. Cheetan doesn't follow your rules, has to squeeze out her hands after trying to grab the fish out of the water.
The anti-trans stuff's getting scary. Also the anti-science stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, it's already been scary, but it's progressing. I hate to think like we'd lose as much progress as we've managed to make with just like people existing as they want to exist.
And it's so fucking petty. That's the thing that really like, so what's it, Zillow, they published some stuff today that was talking about like house prices and things like that, right? And this year so far has been the worst since the pandemic, with 54% of places having lost house value. So, like, there's a lot of other shit that is way more important than I'm too lazy to call someone by their name.
It's just being polite.
Yeah.
If you didn't know I was married and I asked you to call me Mrs., you wouldn't be like, show me your marriage certificate. You'd be like, oh, I'm sorry, Mrs.
Yeah.
X, Y, and Z.
Because it doesn't matter.
Because it's just being polite.
Yeah.
It's just like if someone was like, my name is George, it's like, no, I think you're actually a James. Like, that would be fucking weird and everyone would look at you weird. But apparently, like, if it's gender, no one cares.
Yeah. If it's in somebody's pants, now suddenly it can be a whole big deal. Or like, heaven forbid, I don't like that you go somewhere to poop. Why the fuck do you care?
I was listening to a thing earlier today. It was about why women are considered like the default shoppers in the relationship.
Because men's stupid?
No, actually, it used to be the rich were the default shoppers in the relationship. But as they wanted more people to buy more things, women would go and you had to like go into the cities, and women couldn't do this because there was like nowhere for them to go. They couldn't go to the bathroom. They couldn't go to any restaurants alone. They couldn't be on the streets alone. Like, it was really fucked up. And that's where department stores came from. Because then you could do that in there.
Oh.
And that's kind of why women became like the default shoppers, because they had dedicated shopping places. There was a lot more factors, but that was the one I found most interesting.
Yeah, it is. Honestly, like department stores.
No, because you couldn't go in there alone.
Yeah.
They didn't really have necessarily public restrooms to begin with, but you would have to go in there and they weren't necessarily separated. And you didn't have an escort because your husband was at work.
Right.
Because this was like when they were slowly starting to force the women to like work from the home. Not be just the housewives, but work from the home.
Honestly, the department stores are wild on the surface, so they're just like...
They're actually some of the first places to hire women, too. And it used to be they had to like live in dorms and shit like that because it was considered very scandalous to have a woman working like by herself in a place where men could come in and like see them and junk. But they gave that up pretty quick.
No more company towns.
It wasn't a full company town, that's a different thing. But it was like a company dorm for the women. And it was like, they'll do this until they get married.
Lloyd sent a picture of their goblin, which is lacking a mustache, as you can see.
True, it needs a mustache.
Needs a mustache. Lloyd, transmuted into a goblin, still has the same mustache. As they should.
I'll give her antlers. Take those off, I shan't. It's Christmas.
It's Christmas. It's December 12th. Beats the with a candy cane.
Actually, it's the 8th.
Yes, but it was the
Yeah. I'm correcting you.
Well, according to all internet rules of manliness, I must now divorce you.
Aw.
You've corrected me once in front of other people.
Aw.
That's
But
how
I like you.
That's how alpha males work, right?
Alpha males, the guys who say men can live without women, but women can't live without men, are the same guys who women have to fucking draw up a D&D map and put on stickers to show them how to buy cereal.
They also can't wipe their own ass.
That too, yes. They can't find it. It's too confusing. They need to draw them a map and give them stickers at their boho.
I want stickers for doing a good job.
No, you get stickers telling you what to do.
Oh,
You don't get stickers for doing a good job.
I want the banana stickers.
I mean, I have some stickers. You want some stickers?
There was
I have a whole drawer of stickers to put on things eventually.
There was a Metalocalypse episode where they had like a therapist for a while, and he started giving them banana stickers,
You
and
can
they're
just
like,
buy some motivation.
we could just buy some elevation.
That's why it's hard to be an adult.
Having a clean butt is gay. Oh, you look at your butt, gay. You like women,
It's
gay.
gotta be so itchy though.
Right?
Like get a bidet or something. Fuck.
Oh god, yeah. Like ever since she got the bidet, I have been a spoiled motherfucker.
Bro, it sucks to fucking poop outside of our apartment. Cause I'm like, I have to like do this like a damn caveman.
I have to wipe like a
Wipe
savage.
my butt like a damn. You still wipe out. I personally do anyway,
Yeah.
just like to check.
Yeah.
In case I missed anything. But like, damn, is it a fucking process? If you don't have, and I got it because I had IBS, so there might be times where I would have to go to the bathroom a lot, and I was actually like getting rashes and stuff from all the wiping, and the bidet really just solved that completely.
Mm-hmm.
Because there would be days where my stomach would be upset like all day, and I'd be going back and forth.
Upsetty spaghetti.
It was like $40. It's the best thing for the house I've ever bought, I swear. Go buy a bidet. I'd love to get one of those fancy Chinese, like the Japanese ones.
The heated
but I
one,
feel
yeah.
like they just,
It's got more stuff to break.
there's so much stuff to go wrong.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna be the lawyers. This one is just like, we've taken it to like 3 apartments.
Yep.
And it works great at every apartment. It's just a tube and dials. And as soon as you get it lined up right, you're fucking golden.
Like, despite what you might think, it literally takes like 5 minutes to hook up and one person with a tool going oonga boonga. Like, it is not hard. It's not complex. It is like easy peasy. Anybody can do it.
I think I had difficulty once because he did it before me and he tightened it, so I couldn't get it off. That's the hardest it's been. But literally, it's like, turn off the water, unscrew this thing, screw it in, turn the water back on, you're done.
Yep.
It's so amazing.
Just straight up, just oonga boonga.
I don't know how we lived without this.
I have gorilla old man strength, so.
You do. That's why I go get you to do things.
Probably.
Yeah, that has been a thing where a dude, like, there was this one guy who was like, going on dates with women is gay because you're not like immediately like marrying them, you're getting to like know them. And this was from a man who was not married or in any kind of relationship. He was even like talking to women as friends is gay.
Yeah.
Anything that isn't just you trying to get married, not even like fuck them, just try to get married and have kids is gay.
You're not just there for a slam. Ugh, gay.
Even that, like, that's considered gay because you're probably not trying to reproduce. Like, it's crazy. And of course, this man has no wife and no children. And he
Yeah.
talks about, I actually know better about this than people with wives and children because I can see it from the outside. It's like,
No.
I love you, honey. Thank you for not being that.
That's one of those persons that would. She watched this one thing yesterday that was like sad cringe or something like
Yeah.
that. And oh man, I felt so bad for the one guy on that because that dude did not deserve that horse shit that he was dealing with. That was like just some of the most garbage people you'll ever see.
It's so nice to be in a nice relationship where
Ugh.
we don't have to worry about that bullcrap. I love you so much, honey. Please don't leave me.
Yeah, I'm
I
not.
can't put up with normal men. They sound horrible.
I'm not that greasy schizoid.
Ah!
This one dude comes on and he's there with this cute little goth chick.
Who I will take.
And immediately I saw this dude and immediately was like, that looks like kind of guy that runs like a vampire group in high school and is just a gross, disgusting man with a bunch of other women. And sure enough, he was.
When you have, like, in the nerd dating scene, or even just friendship scene, I've found that, like, if you find a nerd guy, he's either going to be, like, the sweetest guy in the fucking world. Like, he's going to be great. He's going to be fun to hang out with, all this shit. Might have some, like, mental issues. We all fucking do. I do, too. But, like, he'll be great. Or he'll be the worst person you've ever met. There's, like, no middle ground. He will be, like... And they'll look the same.
Yeah.
Like, hopefully you're not dating, like, the greasy guys, because they need to take care of themselves before they date. Not in a mean way, like, love yourself before you love someone else. But, like, it's either, like, a guy who has no self-confidence or a guy who has so much self-confidence in himself he's fucking obnoxious. And like you said, he's running like a vampire coven or something, and he'll be the most toxic, gaslighting motherfucker who always thinks he's right and doesn't wipe his butt.
Like that dude, like he just looked disgusting. And then as soon as he started talking, and like the lady was like, you know, they're asking these generic questions because it's like is this a relationship or situationship kind of thing, right? And so they're asking generic questions, and they're like, have you slept with anybody since we've gotten together? And she's like, no. And he's like, yeah. And she's like, oh. And the next question was, and when was the last time you had an STD test? And he's like, like sometime last year.
I appreciate how responsible that, show is about that, though.
Yeah, because if you're just like dating and having fun, like that's perfectly fine, but you should be safe and you should treat other people with respect too.
Yeah, if I was like, I always joke that I'd be slutty as fuck if I wasn't so socially anxious. But if I was having like a lot of dalliances, that's a lovely way to put it.
It is.
I would probably be getting like tested like once every 2 weeks or something like that. Depends on how much it costs, really.
Like once a month.
Yeah.
And usually that's covered, like
Yeah.
by your healthcare stuff. So
Yeah.
like once a month testing if you're just, if you're having fun, that's
If
fine.
you're doing a lot of stuff, it's probably better just to be safe. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, I am not because I have social anxiety. I'd be such a slut if I didn't. I would be getting all the bitches, but like I have to be comfortable enough to know that you won't look at me when I'm like naked and say gross, so I have to take things slow.
But like that guy was exactly the kind of person
Mm-hmm.
that takes advantage of somebody like you. And there he was
Yep.
doing exactly that with that gal.
Yeah, because they prey on the like people in the nerd groups that have the low confidence and use it against them.
Yep.
They need to have someone lower than them. And
that's-
there's always someone like that in the nerd group.
Oh yeah. And that's what it was. And just every time he opened his mouth, something gross came out. It was just like, bruh. Like, I know exactly what kind of person you are immediately upon seeing you. Like, because I told her, like, back in high school, there was this one gal that I knew, and she was pretty cool. And, maybe dating kind of thing, maybe not. But then I started talking to her, and she was in one of those vampire groups in high school. And sure enough, there was exactly that kind of person. A dude who was much older than the rest of them and had the little skeezy group.
Yeah, he's always somewhat older.
Yep. And I was like, oh yes, this is my vampire coven with these high schoolers that I'm manipulating.
He's either that or he's like a really toxic furry.
Yeah.
Furries will be some of the nicest, sweetest people you can ever meet, but just like the nerd set, there is a small subset that is the worst person you have ever met.
Yep.
Because it is kind of a nerd group. And unfortunately, like that attracts people who do have usually some level of, self-doubt. They've been bullied, something like that. And some people take that and try to build a world where everyone can like care about each other and be loved and have your found family. Some people take that and believe the world owes them everything. Mm-hmm. And that they deserve to have the little power that they have because they don't have power in the real world or in high school or whatever.
Yeah.
And they just take that and they fuck with everyone they know because they've probably been like incredibly spoiled by like their parents and shit like that, and they just destroy everyone who's lower than them on the totem pole and gaslight and gatekeep. And women will do this too.
Yeah.
And like there's always at least one of them in any like nerd friend group.
I mean, the one thing, there was this gal, and that's exactly what she's doing. She had like not like a nice guy, but like an actual nice guy. He was just a little soft dude. And just, you could see this poor guy just getting crushed. Because like, they clearly hadn't actually talked. They had just, been having fun and being around each other. And he thought, okay, we'll take it slow. Maybe there could be something here. And she's like, well, he's fun. I'll keep him around until I find someone better. And then every time she started saying more stuff, it's just like, oh, God, dude, just leave.
That's what I'm doing. Thankfully, there's no one better. Because you're your bestest. Around.
Illegal.
Can't find someone better if you already have the best.
On the taco to your bell.
Yeah. That'll work.
Cause you're the Southern Belle.
Oh, okay. Now I'm a Northern Belle.
That's true.
I'm cold. Dong, 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 dong. Wait. Dong, 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 dong.
Christmas bell.
I have the Lambubu.
Jingle bell, jingle bell,
That did turn out
jingle
very
bell,
cute.
wife.
I like the clear resin eyes. I might try to do that if I do a doll again.
Yeah. It came out good.
I'm gonna have to learn how to do resin sometime, I swear.
And make dice.
Yeah, probably.
That's the way of it.
Well, then I'd probably be able to do stuff along with the resin printing, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know that much about it. And plus, like, I might want to wait till we have a house. Got an apartment. Don't really have a lot of airflow.
Yeah.
Get a garage. There you go. If we get a house, you can take up woodworking and I'll take up resin.
You really resonate with that.
I
Huh?
will stab you. Never mind. 0 out of 10. I need a new husband, chat. Anyone
That's
want to
fair.
take it? I'm rehoming my husband.
You're gonna put me out there with a clipped ear because I've had my shots?
Yeah, he's had a shot. He's been clipped. He's been snipped. Actually, you haven't. But
Yeah.
I'm about to go through menopause, so who cares? Hopefully. I can dream. Husband for sale. 25 cents.
I think you know I'm just cute, that's all. I'm adorable.
Someone will buy you, I'm sure.
Mhm.
Start the bidding at 25 cents.
I'll just sit out in a little cardboard box in the alleyway.
Free puppet.
Free to it, and then the good is scratched out and it just says home.
Just as free.
Reduce, reuse, recycle, I guess.
No, now I'm getting sad. I don't like this joke anymore. I love you, husband.
Joke done.
Wife got sad. Can't joke no more. No fun, wife.
No fun allowed.
I should have made little things into Christmas trees.
Hmm.
That would have been cute. Too late now. I already drew the line work. I'm too lazy.
It's too late. So it's too late to change the lines.
I would pay 25 cents for you.
Yay. I'm worth at least a quarter.
Yay! Those are hard to get.
Pennies are going to be gone soon.
Good. Don't need them. We're gonna end up at like the yen thing.
Mm-hmm. Just have
I
a
don't
whole
know if they
string
have 1 yen coins now that I think about it.
of, string of coins.
Well, I think yen these days don't even have holes in them.
Yeah. I think they're just regular coin shape.
Yeah. I think 1 or 2 might, like 10. I think on some of the lower ones do. Don't quote me on that.
Yeah, I think it's the Chinese ones that have the coin hole.
I think they all did at some point because it was just convenient. Like,
Yeah.
you would just string them together.
Mm.
But I don't think the current ones do. I'm pretty sure. Because it's actually, I imagine, more difficult to print.
Mm. But yeah, we heard them talking there at the Michaels. They had already started to get the signage and stuff for when they run out of pennies. Because, like, we still have pennies there at Target, but, like, it's just going to be less and less of them. They've already minted the last pennies, so.
Honestly, took too long.
Yeah, no. It was, like, demonstratively a waste of money. Because, like, it was objective. It was, like, what, 2 to 3 cents to make a penny?
Yeah.
So,
Plus,
like,
we're basically, like, to the point where everything costs at least $1 anyway, so.
mm,
Might as well just get rid of that 99-cent shit and just do, like, $1 amount for everything.
we, like, We've had several times where stuff has come in at $4.99 and then they'll issue like a price change the next week to just make it $5. It's like, brother, why did you fucking send us all these $4.99 things? It's just like the system is like already set up to do $4.99 and then they have to remember to manually change it, which I wouldn't be shocked by. Beep, 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 beep. I hope the new Kamen Rider episode is up tomorrow. I like watching those with you. Those are fun. That Kamen Rider anime is absolutely great. Siminda.
Nope.
Excuse me.
There's no excuse.
Some things can never be undone.
Some things can never be forgiven.
No. Rax Cube with magical girl intent. Maguka is suffering.
Maguka is suffering.
I still love it.
No.
Aw.
Well, stop being the one guy in a chick series. Oh no, it's a man in a Moe Blob anime. Ah!
Why are you even here? Madoka, where everything is the same, but now it's a Moe Blob anime.
I mean, it is a Moe Blob anime. Except it's not like a cute girls doing cute things anime, but they do look like Moe Blobs.
Bochi Magica.
Bochi, I think, qualifies. I would even think it qualifies as a cute girls doing cute things anime, honestly. If you want to get really specific, but it's not as stereotypical as, like, say, K-On!
Mm-hmm.
I never watched K-On!, but honestly, it does not look like it would appeal to me.
Nah.
It looks kind of boring.
Like at least.
And I like boring anime, but it looks even boring to me.
Like at least Lucky Star, like I could make the excuse that it's got jokes, but like, K-On! Just looks so boring. I had zero interest in it.
Plus, a lot of people who are really into Nazi shit really like it.
There's a lot of Nazis involved.
I watched a video about that. That was interesting.
You want to protect the purity or whatever weird ass thing it was. That just raises further questions. Well, you let a Nazi into the bar, and now it's a Nazi bar. Twitter.
See if I do this last one.
Woo! You can do it, you can do it.
Well, it's kind of got, like, no references, so I'm going to have to wing it.
Now you're free,
I don't want to be.
free balling. I only swim free.
That is the female equivalent of a Moe Blob anime.
Free and, what was it, the ice skating one?
Yuri on Ice, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw this thing that was like, a bunch of rivals in like figure skating or speed skating stuff actually getting together. It was a bunch of girls, and it was like, is this Yuri on Ice everyone's talking about? And I was like, funny joke.
That's good. I like that. saw there was one person that I followed from other stuff, and they're like, my For You page has just started recommending me all this Yuri stuff, and like, I'm not complaining, but also, and then they just start posting a bunch of the panels from it. It's like, oh, yeah, no, some of this is good.
I imagine Yuri's better than Yaoi for the most part. And I say that as someone who prefers Yaoi.
I imagine you get a lot more relationship dynamics.
I think it's just not balls deep into stupid crap.
I wonder if, like, generally Yuri is better written. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, because it has to be.
Well, I imagine, too, like, different audiences, right? Because Yaoi is usually written for guys. I think.
No.
Right?
No, it's written for women.
Oh, okay.
So is Yuri, for the most part. Like, there isn't really dude Yuri. Like, there'll be stuff where girls will, like, make out and things, I guess. But, like, Yuri's usually written for women.
Okay.
Yuri's usually better written because it tends to be more about the story and the coupling, whereas, like, Yaoi tends to be more about, like, the actual, like, dynamics of the ship, specifically to fit certain fetishes and, like, preferences.
Gotcha. Yeah, I assumed Yuri was mostly for women.
Yeah. Yuri's more story, whereas, like, Yaoi is more commodified, I would say, for the most part.
Okay.
If I was gonna, like, identify... Yuri's not as in boxes. And the goal isn't always, like, just sex.
Sometimes it's getting eaten.
Yeah, I don't think, like, Japanese men really have that whole, like... They like to see girls making out, but they want all the girls to, like, you. They want the harem that maybe these girls also kiss. They don't want, like, the girls just kissing.
Yeah. See, I guess that's really the difference. Like, if it was American, it would definitely be that, like, the yaoi would be... Oh! Well, as we're talking about weird stuff.
Oh, this isn't even the weirdest shit we've talked about.
This is true.
Though it is weird that you thought yaoi was for guys. Like, there is a subset that is for, like, gay men, but it is... And there are fundashis, I think it is. Guys who like yaoi. Straight guys who like yaoi.
Yeah.
Or yaoi, however you want to pronounce it.
No, but, toxic, yeah.
There's some really fucking toxic Yuri, though.
Yeah. I mean, what was that one I was watching? Not Parabellum, but, what was the one I was reading? It was the one that had that chick with, like, the ridiculously big tits, and she was just, like, the fucking serial murderer that they hired to murder other murderers.
Murcielago?
Yeah. I'm so glad you were able to pull that one out. Thank you, honey.
Yeah, that one's probably written for men.
Yeah.
Because she much like the main chicken, Dragon Maid, is just a stand-in for the men.
Yeah.
But she has tits. In fact, like, the chick in Dragon Maid was gonna be a man. They changed it, like, the last second.
Fair enough. Best time to look. Welcome everybody. This is a Patreon request stream where people who have made 10, 20, or 40 tier Patreons get to make a request in the Patreon Discord.
Yeah, that artist only draws, like, no tits or, like, triple double Fs. He's a hentai artist.
Yeah.
I've seen some of his other manga. It looks like ass. Yeah, that's true. She did have a penis for a bit. And I was uncomfortable. Because there was I stopped watching it by the second season because it started to make me uncomfortable with the big tittied lolly.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't justify this anymore.
I was going to say tits
and I've seen clips and I'm like, I am more uncomfortable. I can put up with a lot of anime bullshit, but the lolly crap,
Yeah, titsalotl over there. There's some character designs in there that are a little just...
It's a real shame because I did actually like... Her shape is really good. Like, I do like the characters that are like... She's got the big claws, and then the tiny body, and then the cape. Like, that is a good design. I like that. Like, the legs right there.
Yeah.
like, that is a good shape right there. It looks great. And then I think she had, like, the pom-poms at the top, so it balances out. Like, that itself is a good character design. But then you got big old titties.
Big old wobblers. There was there's this one anime that we watched. It's The Assassin and the Ninja. And there was an episode where she got big old, like,
Honka-donka-badonkas.
And they were the most unloving tits I've ever seen drawn.
They put out a figure of that. And it looks hideous.
Because she, like, in context, she got tits by doing something stupid.
She thought she could hide ninja tools in her tits.
Mm-hmm. She thought it was ninja magic and you just needed bigger tits to do it. Because she's an idiot.
That girl is pretty stupid.
She's really stupid. And her assassin girlfriend is just like, you know what? You did something stupid and now you get to suffer with this until those go away. And, like, they are not portrayed sexual. They're not given any wobble or any of the usual things like that. These are just like, this is stupid. She has done a stupid. Behold, she's an idiot.
I'll take a short stack, but I will not take a lolly. There's a difference.
Yeah. Go get you some food. Thank y'all for stopping in.
I think most people, like, when they do raids, it's usually like, here, chat. Here's something to entertain you. Watch, just like,
Watch the children.
watch the children while I
Hurls them
leave.
into the
I'm gonna go
room.
smoke.
Hurl them into the room. Opens door.
Watch these. Shut, runs. Goes away from milk, never comes back.
The feral cat that just drops off the kittens in the room and then leaves.
I think that's really sweet, though. They trust you. I actually like I like adult women who are kind of like flat chest-wise, and I like adult women who are short stacks. I like the contrast of being an adult and like all that, but they need to look like an adult.
This is a you issue disappears. Yeah. We are happy to be the issue. Also, thank you for the follows, RNJ802 and Lost Trojan Nassau. I think I did that right.
You can come here every weekend. I do the Patreon request streams for my 10, 20, and 40 tier patrons. Right now we're getting the last of the 40s done. I draw little pictures for everybody. Sometimes I do it during the week because we either don't have enough weekends or we had stupid adult crap yesterday that got in the way. So now it's on a Monday. And then my husband streams things like Minecraft and stuff during the week.
Yeah.
And then when Woolhaven comes out, I will take over the entire channel and not stop for like 5 days.
Yeah, probably. At least a week.
Oh, I'm going to probably be shouting out plots I want to draw as it goes too. You guys are just gonna have to put up with that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Can't stop me.
We're looking forward to the Cult of the Lamb update.
I'm so excited.
It'll be so good. Fuck up her character.
And now
so
I'll have
much.
my naked dancing husband pin. Yay! I'm gonna wiggle his little head again.
bobblehead ass.
You make bobblehead pins on Vogue Race. I've always been tempted. Oh yeah, sure. It's actually if you just search under Melly D, it should be down there in the corner. My tentacle can't get to it. There we go.
I believe we
Yeah.
also have your.
Oh yeah,
card
and my
under the-
card should be at the bottom, which has like all my places where you can see my art, as well as my Etsy store, which I have some merch up for both me and my goblin-y self, and some Cult of Lamb merch. Though I have ordered more Leshy pins or Leshy charms. I know Leshy is very popular. He always sells out. So if you want to wait for that, but I cannot confirm that it'll get here before Christmas. So it really depends on what you want to do.
But yes. And people who are 10, 20, and 40 also get a sliding discount on commissions and get to see art early. Even the $1 tier gets to see art all set up in special ways on
Yeah, you
Patreon.
get all the not safe for work art on the Patreon too.
And yes, she do have glasses.
Yes, it's how I see. You can tell my husband right over here. He sees very well in both directions.
Blanc. Full of soup.
2-sentence horror story. Husband finds the soup store. It's 50% off. There's only clothes.
Aw, she sent me that during the day. It was mean.
It was funny though.
I'm there at the day job. She's like, hey, look, it's soup. But no soup in store.
He does actually have blue eyes.
I do.
How'd you know that?
Are they blue on the thing?
No, I usually draw yours black.
Oh.
When you stream during the week, I think I gave you blue eyes. I don't know. Let me see. I think I just gave you like default Muppet eyes.
That's fair. No, I don't actually know. Or maybe there's a picture of.
I've drawn you so many times. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Oh, ha! Which is extra funny because he does actually have blue eyes.
Yeah.
He has very striking blue eyes, and I love him. Here's a good picture of him anyway. He love him soup.
So good.
He's very food motivated.
Yeah. That's fair. Highly food motivated. I like to cook.
That's how I kept him alive. I made him brownies today.
Yeah. I already ate a bunch. I'll eat more later. She does the baking because I do cooking.
I hate cooking.
Mhm.
I like baking.
Yeah. And I'm terrible at baking. I make war crimes.
I actually once, I was given powdered sugar instead of flour
Oh, no.
by accident by someone, and oh my god, that was just like, we didn't know until we put it in the oven. And it was
Oh,
like
no.
chocolate chip cookies. Oh my god, it was just a terrifying
Just sad.
dystopia of just Mars or something. Like, it was just everything flowed out and burnt. Oh my god.
Illegal. How dare.
Since I don't really know what this dragon looks like, I'm just BSing it.
Dragging you nuts.
Oh, shut up, Paul. How am I always drawing dragons for people?
Because you're the one that draws dragons.
I like satanic shit, and somehow I'm always drawing dragons for people.
Stop drawing dragons. The obvious solution to drawing the dragons is not drawing the dragons. You draw dragons good. Or at least good enough, apparently.
I guess. Not really.
Well, that's not what they say. They still here, getting dragons from you.
Well, not these. These are drawn in like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
They're not high quality. I have to do multiple of these before I can't stand being here anymore. That's when the timer goes off. Melody is tired.
In general, since I'm the one that streams during the week, I have a little more tolerance to it. But...
I'm just not the kind that likes to stream a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Which sucks, because I was in like the top 10% of artists, apparently, this year. And like, dang, if I actually did stuff, I could make some money off this. But I'm like, no way.
But then there was no
I make
way.
plenty of money off of the Patreon and commissions as is, so,
Yeah.
the merch store.
Enough to not have to have a day job.
Yeah,
And that's the important part.
I could do more, I guess. Oh,
Enough to not have a day job, and that's the important part.
I don't mind it, but I don't like to do it too often.
Mm-hmm. Tried to use honey as a substitute for corn syrup.
Good luck.
Which I imagine would have, like, a wrong texture, right? For pecan pie for a diabetic person. Honey is
Honey's still
flammable?
sugar, isn't it? I don't think that changes. I don't know.
I didn't think
I'm
honey,
not diabetic.
I didn't think honey was, huh. I mean, I just assumed, like, the sugar content would be wrong, so it wouldn't, like, caramelize properly, but apparently, huh. That's
This is
weird.
the worst one for the night. I'm so sorry, everyone who came in on it. The others look better, I swear.
They'll get to see the others during the when you
That's
put them
true.
all together.
Yeah, we're almost done.
Yeah.
I had to kind of abstract it.
Don't get abstracted.
Man, if Jack gets abstracted, I'm gonna be a little disappointed because you can torture that boy so much more, and like I really wanted to see him get tortured more. But there's only like one episode left, so I guess we'll have to wait.
Good pie soup.
I saw bagel soup today, and I thought of you.
Why is it bagel soup?
Because he was so sad and depressed, his thing was just chicken broth with a bagel in it.
Yeah, that's pretty depressed. I'll give you that. We call this therapy in a bowl, because if you have this in your bowl, you need therapy.
That'll work.
Minecraft eating noises, but it's drywall.
I'm in here eating all your drywall.
I'm in your walls, I'm in your walls, I'm in your walls.
Yeah, pretty much.
Kingo's struggle meals.
I just eat Pop-Tarts when I'm depressed, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's the least meal of a meal.
She knows my depression meal, which is just making French toast with cinnamon and sugar. That's when I am sad.
Oh, my poor baby man. My poor baby man.
That's the this will
I
fix
love
me.
my baby man.
Cries over French toast. This will fix me.
Why are you sad? I will fix it. I'll kill someone. You need me to kill? Tell me to kill for you.
I love you. I'd kill for you. Please tell me to kill. No, I'm doing pretty well. It's the holiday season,
You
so
better.
yeah, no. It's
Or
what you'd
I'll kill
expect. No, Chachi gonna kill me again.
Again.
It's not the first time. It won't be the last.
You're a puppet. You don't die.
It's like Cube. It's another me comes on stage.
Yeah.
Probably eats the previous one. Highly food motivated.
That was fucking funny. I love that.
What the fuck?
I love how animal he acts, honestly. He's really grown on me over the years. I like him a lot now.
Realizing that he's the villain. And then later on, realizing that he is less of a villain, but also still definitely
I
a
mean,
villain.
he's still the villain
Yeah.
because the fucking main characters are suffering at his fucking hand. Just because he also, like, is trying to save the universe from heat death doesn't mean he's not a villain.
He's correct. He's still bad, but he is correct.
He lies and cheats, like, what the fuck? Yeah, he's a fucking, crossways demon.
Uh-huh. Cube is like, you know, like people do like the neutral good or whatever, or neutral evil kind of deal.
I
in
think he's, like,
D&D.
true neutral.
Yeah. And everyone's like, oh, I'm the neutral character. And then they're like, haha, whimsy, I'll do whatever kind of thing. No, Cube is neutral.
You know, he might actually be neutral good, because he is working for, again, like, to stop the heat death of the universe. What he's doing, like, when you look at, like, the whole, when you, like, do the calculation of suffering thing,
Yeah.
if a few teenage girls have to suffer to save the entire, like, universe, is that really such a bad thing? Like, that's the argument.
Yeah. Oh, no.
And he's not 100% wrong about that. Like, he is trying to save the universe.
Oh, no, the cat thing is hurt. Should stayed hurt.
I don't agree with him.
Yeah, and that's really the thing. Like, you can be like, oh, yeah, no, this is still a bad choice, but, like, he has a code. He has reasoning behind what he's doing.
He does actually ask people and trade a wish, so. Though I do think they work hard to, like,
Yeah.
fuck with their numbers. Like, he didn't need to get mommy when she was dying, but he
Yeah.
did. Like,
No.
gotta meet your quota.
But that's, you know, it's the end of the month and you gotta get your
Yeah, so
magical girl tickets.
I'm gonna make this fucking car crash and give this girl a wish of being alive.
I wish I didn't have this car accident. Cars are gone now.
There was one chick who, like, wished to, like, make a thing go away, and now she can just make things fucking disappear. I was like, okay, bitch. And here's everybody. What an assortment.
Sizes, never the same.
Yep. Actually, not too bad this time.
Huh. Unusual.
It really depends.
Yeah.
I like this one. He's like, yep, did.
Yep. Bleh. Na, 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 na. Hey. What? I'm not dead yet. Yes, you are. I'm feeling better.
Dum dum.
Dum, 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 dum. The cheesecake wish. We actually were talking about that. She was telling me about how, like, it was really kind of a fuck you wish as opposed to oh no, I could have wished for mom to be better.
Yeah, they actually go into it apparently in the mobile game with 2 other wishes. Witches, not wishes. Who kind of like manipulated the kid into doing that wish. Her mom was sick and very abusive, and one of the few things she did for her was like get her to try new cheeses while she was sick. And she would get progressively mad at her for it because, you know, she's suffering and stuff. So she could have wished for her mom to be, like, not ill, but she was just so beaten through the suffering she didn't. And then a thing came and stabbed her mom to death.
As you do.
Alright, that'll be all for tonight. We'll be back Saturday with more stuff. We'll get to the 20s.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Okay, I love you. Bye-bye.
Thank y'all for coming. Thank you for coming, Raiders.